Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of times when you go out on a date, you're just hoping to get through it. Like, you want it to be good, but you also want to make it to the end with nothing bad happening or no awkward moments so that maybe you can go on a second date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the guy on the phone for a second date update today, his name is Aiden. Aiden met a beautiful girl, asked her out. They went for dinner. Food was good, good conversation.
Awesome.
He made it almost to the end, and at dessert, his world came crashing down.
Oh, no,
And his date
Aiden.
unraveled.
Oh,
You'll
no.
hear his story right now and find out what happened in just a second. But first, Aiden, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey guys, how's it going today?
Good. So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today. How did you meet her?
It was one of those nights when you go out and you're not looking for anything, and sure enough, that's when your world just, changes. I was just out at a bar with a couple of friends, just having a good time. Meeting a woman was the last thing on my mind, and then this girl comes walking into the bar, and everything just went slow motion except for her. And
Whoa.
she was, yeah,
Are you typically this romantic of a man?
not at all. I'm usually a real jerk.
Okay.
This is something new.
Yeah, this was like one of those things that all your friends who are in love tell you about, and you're like, oh, you guys are idiots. And it just had never happened to me until that night. And I'm not an overly confident guy when it comes to the ladies, but it was one of those things. She walked by me the first time, and I was just so taken aback, and it just popped into my head. I'm like, you know what? Everything else be damned. I have to find a way to meet this woman.
So what did you say to her? How'd you approach her then if you were nervous?
After the world stopped spinning and everything, I just kind of pulled myself together, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna walk up while she's with 8 women. So probably about 5-10 minutes go by, and she just takes a walk to the bathroom, and just when she's on the way,
You followed her into the bathroom. Good work. That's the best way to do it. Yeah.
I will say it does sound like you're going from totally swoon-worthy to a little bit clingy.
No, I've never had luck when it's like 8 women and me, and I walk up. So just when she came walking by the bar area that I was at, I just said, excuse me. And I had all these great smooth things I wanted to say in my head, and instead it came out sounding so cheesy. It was just, hey, how does it feel to be the most beautiful woman in the room?
Oh.
And she just kind of looked at me, laughed, paused for a minute, and then just walked right on by me.
Yeah, I'd keep
How-
walking too. That is so cheesy.
Sounds like a fairy tale meeting to me.
Yeah, I froze. I don't know why. I had so many other original things to say, and I went with that.
It sounds
Hey,
like you,
sweetheart, how's it feel to be the most beautiful woman in this room?
Well, yeah, when you say it, it sounds creepy. Yeah, but
That's how I picture you saying it. Also, holding out a little gun with your hand, yeah. You go ahead and move along to the bathroom and think about what Daddy just told you.
How did you come back from that and convince her to go out with you?
I think after I went outside and smacked myself in the head a couple of times and called myself stupid, I went back inside. I walked over to her. I'm like, look, about what I said earlier, I know it came off as cheesy and a line, but I meant it. And she just looked at me and she smiled and she's like, you're very sweet. I'm like, well, thanks. And I never do this, but if you allow me to, I would love to take you out to dinner. And we exchanged numbers, and that's all that happened that night.
So tell us
Wow.
about dinner then. How was that?
I got there early and got the table, and when she came walking in, it was the same thing all over again. Man, she just took the attention of everybody in the room. This girl, she doesn't have a bad side. She's amazing. And the thing that caught me is the night I saw her at the bar, she was just wearing jeans and a top. And this night she was wearing a dress. And I don't know how else to explain it other than there's some women that can wear a dress, and then there's some women that just wear a dress. And when she walked in wearing a dress.
She was wearing that dress.
That dress
all the
wasn't
way
her.
on her body. Nice.
Oh my God. I'm pretty positive some other guys in the restaurant got in trouble with their wives and girlfriends that night because there wasn't a head that did not turn when she went by.
Okay, but how was actually dinner with her when you guys were sitting down talking and everything? Was it good? Did she seem interested in you?
It turned out we had a lot of similar interests, and what's really funny is you wouldn't know it to look at her. She's so beautiful and mild, but she's like tomboy through and through. So just awesome. I mean, beautiful girl, into sports, and not just like, oh, I like watching sports because my boyfriend likes watching it. Like, we were just going back and forth. Like, the whole time in my head, I was going, there was something that night at the bar that told me to talk to her, and this was it. It was like I was meant to be hanging out with this woman.
So the whole time with her was awesome. Obviously, you liked it a lot. She seemed to be having a good time. Tell us about what happened when dessert came.
Well, when dessert came, we got like the triple layered chocolate cake killer thing. And it comes out, and they put it in the center table, and we're just both sitting there picking at it with our forks. And the check came, and I went to pull my wallet out, and I guess I had been out like the night before. I didn't put my credit card back in the normal place. So at first I was freaking out because I'm like, oh, my God, great, perfect first date, and now I can't. But so I'm digging through my wallet looking for it, and I found it. But just as I found it, all the cards, all the business cards come flying out, dumping onto the table, and then right into what's remaining of our chocolate cake, a condom goes flying into the cake.
Yeah.
No way.
How
Hey,
awkward timing.
now that we had this dessert, you know what would go better with it? Some latex. What do you think, lady? Go back to my pad?
I just saw my whole world come crashing inward.
What was her reaction when she saw a condom in the dessert?
She just stared at it for a second, looked at me, and said, well, then, and kind of cocked her head. And then it was just horrific frozen face, and then she just busted out laughing.
Okay, so she seemed to take it pretty cool.
Yeah, we both started laughing. It was like that awkward. It was that moment where I'm like, do I pull the condom out of the cake? Because obviously I don't want to be the guy. It's got chocolate on now. Do I put that back in my... It became a thing. I hope she didn't think I was carrying it around for a reason. Like, I hope she wasn't thinking, oh, he was expecting to get something, tonight. It was just in there, been in there for a long time. To be honest, I totally forgot it was in there.
If you feel like everything went cool after the whole condom debacle, why did you put in your email that you think that's the reason she might not be calling you back?
Well, that's the only thing I can think that went wrong.
Okay.
When it comes down to it, that is the only thing that whole night that could have possibly caused the total 180 on, returning calls and talking with me.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
I'd appreciate it.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, Aiden is on the phone. Today he wants to call a girl named Summer. He had something very, very, very awkward happen on his first date. At the end of the date, when he was trying to pay, he was looking through his wallet because he couldn't find his debit card, and he accidentally spilled some stuff on the table, and a condom fell out of his wallet and into the dessert. Now, normally I would say that this is like the most awkward thing I've ever heard on a date, but we've been doing these second date updates for so long now that I'm like,
That's how I feel too.
not really that bad, actually, compared to some of the other stuff we've heard. So at least there's that, Aiden. So he thinks that he might not be getting a call back because she saw the condom and was like, oh, he's expecting to be getting some. Or, oh, he was trying to give me a little hint by dropping it in my dessert. Like, hey, that was sweet. This is going to be sweeter. Something like that. Any last words before we make the phone call?
Talking with you guys just made me feel really optimistic about it because after I ran it all through, I'm like, yeah, no, why wouldn't she call me back? We had a great time.
All right, cool. I'm going to dial the phone number right now and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Summer there?
Yeah, this is her. Who is this?
Hey, Summer, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a morning radio show. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Summer.
I'm calling you today because one of our listeners emailed us about you and asked if I could get you on the phone to ask you a few questions.
Who emailed you?
His name is Aiden, and you went out on a date with Aiden not too long ago. He asked if we could get you on the phone somehow and find out why you're not calling him back.
This is kind of weird.
I know. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you mind telling us why you don't want to call Aiden back?
I don't think that's a good idea. Aiden's a really, really sweet guy.
Okay. There's got to be some issue if he's a really sweet guy and you don't want to see him again.
I mean, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't know. I don't feel right about it.
I think you're hurting his feelings right now by not calling him back with no reason. Yeah. Can you give me some sort of information so I can at least tell him?
I think he should understand. Why?
Was it the condom in your dessert?
Just saying that is awesome.
Oh my God, he told you that?
Yeah, he did. Well, he told us because he feels like that's why you're not calling him back. He said it was an accident, but he thinks you might have assumed that he thought the evening was going to end up with him using the chocolate-covered condom.
Well, that was just one of the things that he did.
Was he just...
well, what else did he do then? Like, he knows that he messed up, but...
Yeah, I mean, he's a super romantic guy, and he's so sweet, and he's so kind, but it's almost like he doesn't understand the line between romantic and creepy.
Oh, I could see that totally. Like, even just him explaining your date, he's a lot.
It's flattering to a point, but he went, like, he'd give me a compliment, but he just went way over that.
Like, he just kept complimenting you too much?
Yeah, like at dinner, he couldn't stop talking about how my dress was clinging to my body.
Whoa.
All right. Maybe he was trying to compliment the dress and it just came out the wrong way. I've done that before.
Yeah, but then he started talking about how my walk is so graceful. Where did I learn such a graceful walk and how to sway like that?
Okay. So he's just pouring it on thick.
Like way too thick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you could chalk that up to him being nervous. And
Yeah, I understand, but it made me uncomfortable. Like, I was really uncomfortable during the whole date.
Was it that bad, really?
Whoa.
When we sat down at the table, he leaned in and said the instant he saw me, he became aroused.
What?
Whoa.
Aroused? He used the word aroused.
He said aroused.
Wrong.
Wow. That again, like I said, maybe he just chose the wrong way to describe it.
Oh, that word's so icky.
I mean, he was just way too forward. And then when the condom fell in the dessert, it was like the cherry on top of the weird date cake.
Yeah. Did you guys talk about anything else besides how beautiful and arousing you are?
I mean, a little bit. I try to steer the conversation towards sports. I thought maybe that would stop him and, get him to start thinking about something else.
And he'd just be like, hey, what time is it? And you're like, I don't know. It's high noon on my sundial because I'm thinking you are a hot lady. That's just pretty much how it was. Everything came back to...
You were so creepy, dude.
Everything came back to him just perving out over you, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. The whole date went, just like that.
All right.
I'm dying over that.
That is, that's understandable then. I can see how that would be kind of weird if somebody just wouldn't, to sit down and somebody just tell you they're aroused right away.
Yeah, that's strange. Did you like anything about the date at all?
He is really nice. I can tell, just deep down, he's a really good person, and I don't think he needs to be creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody just needs to sit him down and tell him, where the line is between romantic and creepy.
Why don't you do it? Because he's actually on the line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Hi, Summer.
Oh, Aiden.
I was trying to compliment you. Creepy?
Oh, my God.
Really? I was just trying to give you compliments.
You could just tell a girl that she looks nice and leave it at that.
Look nice. I told you look nice. I told you were gorgeous.
You told me you were aroused.
Yeah, I was aroused, but I didn't mean it physically. God, no, I meant it my senses felt heightened around you.
Yeah. It's a bad choice of words, man.
Still feels like one sense.
Yeah. You have to figure out a different way to phrase that. It just creeps a girl out.
Summer, you are the most beautiful woman I've ever met. You literally make me tingle. Like my whole body just trembles when I'm close to you.
Oh, my God.
That's something you don't need to tell a girl. That's not what you say on a first date.
Aiden, you just met her. You don't know that much about her. How can you say she's all of these things?
I just wanted her to know how good she was making me feel. It was like being on a drug when I was around her, and I felt like she had the right to know that.
Yeah, that drug was Viagra.
Yeah.
Well, it's all very flattering. It's a lot for somebody to take in. It's like you're more worshiping me than actually being on the date. It just gets a little bit creepy.
I'm sorry if you felt like I was saying too much, but I'm not going to say I'm sorry for telling you you're beautiful. You're beautiful, and you deserve to be told that. That's just how it is.
See,
That's sweet.
But once is enough, though. And there's better ways of saying it than telling me you're aroused right when I sit down.
That's still so crazy.
Still sounds bad.
All right. I agree. Maybe I chose poorly. If I promise to tone it down, as you say, would you be willing to give me another chance?
Summer, would you like to go out with Aiden again? We'll pay for it.
I don't think that he is going to tone it down.
I think you should give him a second chance. I mean, I see the creepiness, but he's
intent.
well-intentioned.
Yeah.
I promise. I was just really excited to be spending time with you.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He just needs to learn new words for being excited. And excited's not the right word to use, so don't use that one either. But I think that's it. Summer, would you go out with him again?
You promise me you won't talk about my body and how my dress looks and my beautiful eyes. You won't say any of those things?
I promise I'll try my best, but it's hard. It's hard.
Summer, will you do it? Just one more chance. What's the worst that could happen? You sit with a dude who tells you how awesome you are.
Yeah.
I mean, he is really sweet. I would give him one more chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
So excited.
Congratulations, Aiden. You got your second date.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Summer,
Thank you.
enjoy yourself. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. This whole thing was very arousing. So thank you for that.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got an email into the show for a second date update from a friend of the program, somebody who's been on a few times. There's that noise.
No way.
And you know what that means? That means that Hailstorm is back. Yeah. What's up, Hailstorm?
Hey, how are you guys?
What's going on?
Oh, I miss you guys. I haven't talked to you in so long.
I know, it's been a while.
How do you like being on the show? Haley, everybody just makes fun of you afterwards.
No, they don't. Oh, my God.
No, they don't, Hailstorm.
Brooke.
If you are unfamiliar with who Haley is, she goes by Hailstorm. She's been on the show a few times before. She's had some problems with like some photographer dudes trying to take her picture for Instagram. We helped her out with that. And now she wants to do a second date update.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, you guys. I think I found him. Like, I really like this guy. And he's not a photographer.
Thank
That's
God.
good to
That
know.
is the first smart thing you've done in a while.
I'm glad you've moved on from the photographers. What's this guy do?
Well, he is a bartender. His name is Derek.
Okay.
So hot. Oh my gosh, you guys.
How did you meet Derek?
So I went to this bar with my girls, and he was the bartender there. And he was like giving me free drinks all night. He gave me like 3 Red Bulls vodka and like 3 cranberry vodka and 3 Diet Coke and vodka. Like he was like the vodka fairy all night.
The
Oh my
vodka.
God. Haley, before we get any further, please tell me that you guys actually went out on a first date and this isn't what you consider your first date with him.
Well, later on, it was the first date. Later that night.
Okay.
What does that
like,
mean? You went home with him?
Yeah.
Well, like, hold on, let me tell a story, okay? Like,
Okay.
First of all, I like have to describe him because he's like so hot. He looks like he could be in a band because he has all these like tattoos on his arms. Like he looks like so tough and like, oh my gosh, he's so hot.
Okay.
Did you get a lot of time to talk to him at the bar while he was giving you free drinks, or was he just busy? And
Sort of. He was like really busy, but like he kept checking in on me and like he would like wink at me or like touch my hand when he was giving me the drinks. He was just being like very flirty, like
okay.
very sweet and just super into me, which like I can't blame him. Duh. Like, yeah.
I do applaud your confidence, Haley.
Thank you. Anyway, after like my girls were like all faced and like needed to leave, and so they left, and I stayed because I was just like ready to hang out with this boy.
ready to pounce on the bartender.
Had he asked you to hang out at that point, or were you just lurking and hoping that he was going to?
Well, he saw them starting to leave, and he was like, "You're not leaving, are you?" And I was like, "No, of course not." And he was like, "Here's another Red Bull and vodka."
Yeah.
And like the bar started to slow down because it was getting later, so he had more time to stay and talk to me. And he was telling me about how he has this dream to own his own bar, and like he said to me, Oh my gosh, it was so hot. He was like, if I ever had my own bar, I would use your silhouette on the sign. And I was like, yeah, you would.
Really?
God.
That's high praise. I mean, if he wanted to
Yeah.
use your image for his business.
Yeah. And I was like, so about it. Because, like, no one's ever said to me before. Like, a lot of guys have called me hot, but that was, like, a new level of, like, hello, I want you to be, like, my marketing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically saying you're his muse.
Yeah.
What's that?
Don't worry about it, Haley. All right, so did you just hang out with him at the bar?
Well, he was closing up, and he was, starting to, like, get ready to go, and he was like, hey, do you want to go back to my place? And I was like, listen, I'm not that kind of girl. Like, I'm not just going to go home with you straight away.
Good.
So instead, we went to the parking lot, and we fooled around in his car. And
Haley, how is that classier?
it totally is classier. Like, I showed that, like, I'm flexible, but also, like, not easy,
It
All
sounds
right.
pretty easy.
So you wouldn't go home with him, but you guys went to his car to make out and stuff.
Yeah, totally. Like, it was very PG. It was like high school,
All right.
like,
That was probably fun.
yeah, it was. And it was like, give him a taste, but, like, don't give him the whole meal, you know?
What else did you like about him besides hot and he was a good makeout?
Hello, free drinks.
That is a big positive.
Yeah, Brooke.
Oh my
come on.
God.
Did you guys actually go out on a date, though?
Who goes on dates anymore? Like, are you joking? I mean, this isn't the 50s.
Right, I'm sorry.
Jubal,
My
old
bad.
man.
I'm sorry about that.
Get with it.
Okay, so have you guys talked after?
So this is why I'm calling, because I'm having a problem. So we exchanged numbers, and everything was good, and he gave me a ride home, which was, like, so gentlemanly. I was like, oh, my gosh, you're such a hot guy.
That is
Yeah,
nice.
that's great.
And then I didn't really hear from him, and so I went into the bar with some of my girlfriends just to, like, say hey and, like, hit those free drinks again.
Yeah.
And he was, like, kind of acting weird. He was also super, super busy, and so I can't fault him for that because, like, obviously he's a hard worker. He's working hard, serving drinks, da-da-da. But, like, hello, pay attention to me. We had an awesome night.
I'm all for a good drunken makeout session. I think that's great. But were you really expecting more from this relationship?
I mean, he shared his dreams with me. I'm sure he doesn't do that with, like, every girl.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Guys don't just share their dreams with anybody, Hailstorm.
Yeah. And he said that he wanted me to be his silhouette on his sign.
Yeah,
true, he
that's
did,
Forgot
didn't he?
about that.
Like, hello, it's me, Hailstorm.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Yep, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update, that would be the theme music for Hailstorm. Her real name is Haley, but she goes by Hailstorm. Hear the thunder clap. And she's on the phone today for a second date update. She met a bartender who was very sweet to her and gave her a lot of free drinks. And they hung out after his shift was over, made out in his car, and now he's not calling her back, and she's very upset about that. Hailstorm, are you ready to give him a call and find out why he's been brushing you off?
Yeah, guys, let's get to the bottom of this.
Oh my gosh, Haley. Haley, what are you hoping for out of this relationship with this bartender?
I'm hoping to be the first lady of his bar.
First lady.
He's so freaking hot. He looks like a little rock star, and, like, I could be, like, his Kate Hudson, like when she was, like, married to that guy, that, like, rock star guy.
Oh, yeah.
No idea who you're talking
yeah.
about. But, okay, cool.
No.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, remember, you got to be quiet until I bring you on the phone. Can you,
Okay.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, try for
Try.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Derek.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Derek, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Excuse me?
It's a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
No way.
Yeah, how are you, man?
What's up?
I'm good. And you guys?
Not too bad.
Hey.
You ever listen to the show?
On occasion. I mean, I'm a bartender, so sometimes either if I'm up late or for some reason up early. But, yeah, I know you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yeah, they wanted us to get in touch with you because you're not calling them back.
Okay. And who asked you to do this?
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just guess that you probably know this person because she leaves quite a mark on people that she meets. Her name is Haley. She likes to go by Hailstorm.
Oh, my God. Yeah. She's pretty intense.
That is one description that you could use.
Well, she emailed us because she said that you guys hung out one night, and now you won't text her back, and she said she even came into your bar the other day, and you kind of ignored her.
Okay. She said all that?
Yeah. Yeah, she told us a lot about you, actually.
And what did she say?
Well, she said that you're a hot bartender with a bunch of tattoos and long hair, and you look like a sexy rocker.
Yeah.
She said,
Would you deny that?
Guess not.
She also told us how you hooked her up with a bunch of free drinks, and then later on in the evening, you guys went out to your car and made out a little bit.
All true. I can't deny any of that.
And she was super pumped about meeting you because apparently you said that you're going to open up a bar someday, and you want to use her as your logo.
Well, okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Yeah, we were like talking after I got like done with work. We were in my car, and I mentioned that like I hope to one day like open my own bar, and that like she has like a great figure that would make like a great silhouette for my logo. But like,
Was that? Let me ask you a question before you continue. Was that a line? Like, do you use that on girls at the bar all the time?
no, like she's sincerely like smoking hot. Like that's like she has a great body, but like I didn't really like mean it in like let's figure out a logo tomorrow kind of way.
so you were
Okay.
just saying, like, in general, she would make a great.
Yeah, like someday.
Yeah, I mean, someone like with a body like that would make a great logo.
Okay.
For like semi-truck mud flaps and bar logos.
Yeah,
So-
right?
What didn't you like about her then? Why are you kind of blowing her off? I mean, it sounds like you thought she was at least hot.
She's just like sweet and like sincere, like she wanted to help, but like the next day she started texting me and sending me attaching photos of headshots for like which one did I want to use for the bar.
So it was more like you said, hey, you could be the logo for the bar one day because you're that attractive. And she, in her mind, was like, oh, my God, he told me I'm the logo for this new bar that is opening right now.
I'm telling everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't seem like it's enough to write somebody off.
No, like she wouldn't stop. Like from there, she like was texting me all day long about it. Like my phone was just blowing up. Like
What?
it was like we were business partners all the time.
Hey, Derek, I do want to let you know that Hailstorm is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Like what?
Yeah. Hailstorm?
What?
Hey.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Haley?
Not so good. I heard everything you said. I had to mute my phone because I couldn't be quiet, but I heard everything.
Well, I mean, I don't know like what you want me to say. Like, everything I just said happened.
Well, guess what? I'm a doer. I was trying to help your dream, and I'm sorry that you are a lazy person who doesn't want to actually, who just talks, and doesn't actually do anything with their life.
Hold on, I told you that I wanted to open a bar one day, like not the next day. And I do want to use your body and my logo, but like I'm not ready to start picking those out today.
You know what? You're a jerk.
Whoa.
You got me all excited about this bar we were going to open together, and now you're like being all lazy, and now
I
what do
told
you do?
you I wanted to open a bar one day.
Together.
I even gave you name suggestions, okay? I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. Haley's Hole in the Wall or Haley's Hole. Like, I can't call a bar that.
Haley's hole.
I love it. I think that's a
cute.
great name.
The town I grew up in had a bar called Joe's Hole. It's
I
real
mean,
popular.
for the type of bar I was telling her about, that's like, I can't. She wanted like custom cocktails. I mean, it was like too much.
That's amazing. I would totally go to that bar, though.
Think about it, okay? Haley's Hole is such a cute name. It's like, oh, out of the way, like, oh, it's like a hidden place, but it's also like, you like think about like, ooh, it's like kind of sexy, like, ooh, who's Haley? And like, maybe we're gonna see her there. Like, what's up with
Yeah,
Haley?
it's a family establishment for sure.
I'm sorry, Derek, but she's kind of funny. Like,
It is funny.
Oh, I mean, for sure, but I don't think intentionally.
but why wouldn't you give her another second chance? I mean, she's got so much energy. She obviously really likes you.
Yeah, she's into
That is
you.
for sure.
Yeah, I do have a lot of energy, and I am hilarious. I was voted funniest in my high school class, okay?
Really?
Awesome.
I can't argue with results.
To recognize that I would make a really great business partner. I know about nightlife. That is my life. I go out every night.
I appreciate your wanting to help, but like, I have my ideas about this, and I like just think it's probably better for me to do it myself.
Fine. Do it yourself. You know what? I'm going to open my own bar.
Oh.
I'm going to open my own Haley's Hole. And then I won't even let you come in. I won't even let you near the place.
Oh, no.
Okay?
You hear that, Derek? You're not getting anywhere near Haley's Hole ever.
Ever.
Oh my!
I do have to ask, though, since it's a second date update. Derek, would you like to go on a second date with Haley? We will pay for it.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna pass. Like,
Oh,
I appreciate it though.
Come on.
God.
Good.
It's just too much.
You know what? I'm just enough. So there.
Amen, Haley.
I'm sorry
Sure.
you didn't get a second date, but can we get an invite to Haley's Hole when it opens?
Yes, please.
You guys are going to be at the head table.
Awesome. Thank you. Head table at Haley's Hole.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, that was a second date update with Hailstorm. And Hailstorm is actually on the phone to give us an update on that second date. So a second date update with Hailstorm coming up right after this. If you're just joining us right now, we're about to do a second date update. We just played a second date update from one of our favorite people, Haley.
Yay, hailstorm.
And the last thing that we heard from her was she met a dude who worked at a bar, and he wanted to use her as the bar's logo, and also they kind of made out in the parking lot and everything else.
It happens.
And apparently he wasn't ready to partner with her on owning a bar.
Yeah.
She was being a little presumptuous, so she decided she's going to open up her own bar.
Uh-oh, show
And
him.
that was the last we heard. And we're about to get an update from her right now because she's back on the phone
Yes.
and wants us to tell us about the situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hailstorm.
Let me take a selfie.
What's up, Hailstorm?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. You're still one of the most popular people from the second date updates ever.
Love you.
Thank you. I'm not surprised.
So, Hailstorm, we just listened to that second date update, and it sounded like you said no to another date with this guy. So, why do you have an update for us?
Well, I am never one to give up, so I have more to my story with Derek, and I thought you guys would be hungry to know what happened.
Of course, everybody's hungry for Hailstorm. You know that. You guys sounded mad at each other at the end of that.
Yeah.
Or at least you
Oh
sounded
my
mad.
gosh. Yes, I was so mad at him after what happened because he didn't want to partner with me. He didn't want my ideas, but he just wanted my body. And I was like, I'm more than just a body.
Right.
I
Okay.
have a brain.
Yeah.
So to get back at him after what happened and the way things ended, I sent him some provocative pictures of myself to make him jealous and to get back at him.
What?
So, as a revenge tactic, you sent him some pictures of yourself.
That's an interesting way to do that.
All right. And did it work? Did that like ruin his day?
Well, it did work in the sense that it made him super jealous, and he was really sweet to me and wanted to get drinks.
Oh,
really?
she lured him back in.
Okay.
And basically one thing led to another, and we ended up, after 3 months, moving in together.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No way.
So you went from doing a second date update where it sounded like you guys hated each other.
Yeah.
You sent him some nudes, and then you moved in together.
Yeah, I mean, it was fast, but it just felt right. And
Right.
so you just got to go with your feeling on something like that.
Yes, you
Super
do, because it's not a
fast.
big decision.
No.
So
It's
you just
huge.
go with your gut and move in after 3 months.
But are you going
Yeah.
to just live together, or are you still going to try to do these business ventures? Because that seems like it caused a little friction.
Yeah.
Well, we were sort of on the track to work towards the business venture, and things were going good. But after a couple of weeks, he just got super boring. He was just so
What?
lame. He just wanted to watch old TV shows and go to bar trivia. And I was like, yo, Hailstorm is not about this bar trivia life. She's about working on a bar stool and getting crunk with it. Not I don't care about knowledge. I want to have fun.
Want to get lit?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hailstorm wants to party, not sit at a bar and do trivia.
Exactly.
Okay. So why isn't he on the phone now?
Well, so I talked to him about it, and he was like, let's go play mini golf and talk this over. And I was like, no, this is over. I'm done.
Wow. So you moved in with the dude and then broke up with him after a few months because he was boring, and then on top of that wanted to play mini golf.
And trivia.
Yes. So I wanted to call you guys to let you know Hailstorm is back on the market, baby.
Oh, watch out, world.
How many guys are going to be pumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So if any of your listeners want to hang out and down for whatever, let's do this.
I'm sure they do. Text in at 78592. Hailstorm, I can get you a couple dates right now. I guarantee it.
Yes.
All right, well, Hailstorm, thank you for the update. Keep us posted on any new things that happen in your relationships that are coming up, all right?
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, bye. See you later.
That is one fun girl.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Not only does today's second dater think he knows exactly what he did wrong on his date, all of his friends are telling him that he did something very wrong.
Uh-oh.
Alex, how are you?
Hey, I'm all right. How are you?
Good. Thanks for your email. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Oh.
My pain.
Oh,
What?
my pleasure, my pain.
Alex isn't getting a call back from a girl named Courtney. And Alex, tell us about Courtney and your date.
Well, we met on eHarmony, and I've done online dates before, so I know that they can be kind of awkward. So this time I tried to alleviate some of the pressure and go to a lunch date.
Okay.
And we went to Panera.
Oh, yeah. I don't like it. But
I like Panera.
It's a strong reaction, Jubal.
So you went there and you had food.
Well, it seemed to be good in that I didn't feel much pressure on me, and she didn't seem to feel much pressure on her. We were chatting, and we talked about hobbies. Obviously, one of my hobbies got mentioned. I don't know if you've been to a Comic-Con before, but
I haven't.
Pretty fun.
They look like
Yeah.
Actually they do look like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun hobby, and I figure you're supposed to talk about hobbies on the date. So
The Big Bang Theory is the most popular show on television.
Yeah.
Nerds are very in.
It is very popular right now. It's chic, Alex, to be a nerd.
yeah, but I thought it was pretty good talk we had, and better than usual, I would say, for other online dates that I'd been on.
Can I just ask one personal nerdy question, Alex? I got to know, what do you dress up when you go to Comic-Con as?
Well, there's an X-Men named Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
Gambit?
Nice. I love
That's awesome.
Gambit.
The guy that throws the cards, right?
Yeah. Is that Gambit?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, I don't want to brag, but when I go as Gambit, I go all out. Trench coat, purple abs, the oversized playing cards, pretty much have it all.
All right.
Do you do the thick Cajun accent as well?
I try to. I guess it's hard to maintain, but I do my best.
Full character, though. Nice.
Awesome.
Now, when you told her that you dress up and go to Comic-Con, did she seem weird about it?
I don't think she did. I think she, if anything, I guess maybe I'm having difficulty reading her, and that's why she's not writing or calling back. But I thought it was just like a regular conversation topic. It's just that when I mentioned it to my friends, they're like, "Oh, that's the problem."
When you ended the date with her, was everything good? Did it seem like there would be a second date?
It seemed like it. I mean, it wasn't like a real romantic in the middle of the day, so I just sort of gave her a peck on the cheek, but she didn't seem to, like, push away.
Well, that's good.
It was like when she was walking away, you just snatched a peck on the cheek and then ran away.
Drive-by kiss.
Yeah, so she was there for the peck on the cheek. She liked it.
In my view, she did.
Okay.
She didn't resist.
Who could resist you, Alex?
Oh, yeah. You sure you're not leaving anything out, Alex?
Not that I can think of.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
Well, I don't want to be too obsessive, so I just left a message and then called at a different time and didn't leave a message. And then I sent a couple of texts, but the texts were in succession.
All right, Gambit, well, hang on. We're going to play a song, come back, and get your superpowered second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Alex?
Yep.
If this second date update doesn't work out for you, trust me, there are plenty of girls out there who would love to date a guy who dresses up in costume at Comic-Con. Lots of texting at 78592 saying they would love to meet you and go out with you.
Cool.
I will even strictly address you as Gambit or Remy LeBeau from here on out.
How excited he got.
Hey.
Alex is on the phone with us right now about to do a second date update. He emailed us about a girl he met named Courtney. Courtney isn't giving him a call back after their date. They went to Panera Bread for lunch. He thinks he made a mistake when he told her that he dresses up as Gambit for Comic-Con. And all of his friends agree with him and said, dude, you shouldn't have told her that. She's going to think you're a nerdy guy and not want to date you. I have a hard time believing that would scare a girl away, just knowing that you do that. Because like I said, at least you're passionate about something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Alex, we're going to give her a call right now. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Courtney, please?
Hi, this is Courtney.
Hey, Courtney, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Sorry?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. You got a second?
Sorry, what's this about?
I don't know. Do you listen to the show at all, Courtney? Have you heard the second date update before?
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners who wants to do a second date update on you.
Oh, geez. Okay.
His name is Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been on many dates other than with Alex lately?
Not really, but...
Did you like Alex? Did you enjoy your date?
Oh, well, he's really nice. This is really weird. This is really strange.
Courtney, let me ask you a question. Alex talked to us, and he shared with us that he thinks the fact that he told you that he dresses up for Comic-Con might have been a turnoff for you.
Yeah.
Oh, he is... I don't know. I didn't really know what it was, and he was trying to tell me about it, and I went home and I just Googled it because I didn't really know what he was talking about.
Uh-huh.
And it's like grown adult people like, dressing in costumes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's fun for some people, but it was like really strange. Like he like let off with that. Like, by the way, I'm really into Comic-Con, and I don't know. He was like showing me this costume of somebody like I've literally never heard of, and it's just the strangest thing in the world.
Okay, so that was it then. He's like just too into Comic-Con and comic books and dressing up as characters for you?
Well, that's mean to say like that's it. Like, you know, if one hobby, like no, thank you. I mean, right?
So you just didn't like him?
No. I like him. I totally think he's like really sweet. I really don't want to say anything bad about him, like especially on the radio, you know?
Do you have bad things to say?
No. I don't want to say something that's not nice.
Well, if it's not that bad, he's the one that wants to know anyway. So you're kind of doing him a favor by letting him know if he screwed up on the date in some way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do anything, like, he didn't screw up. He wasn't mean to me.
Well, what was it, though, that turned you off?
Well, I mean, it was awkward 'cause he shows up, like, we went just for, like, a quick lunch, like, totally informal.
He told me Panera Bread.
Hey.
You lucky lady.
5-star.
Yeah, Panera. It was, I don't know, it's like a neutral location in the middle of the day, right? So, but he like, shows up, and I feel really bad that I just laughed about this, but he's wearing these, like, denim shorts that I haven't seen since, like, since I was, like, a kid.
He's wearing, like, little denim jean shorts?
No, they weren't, like, little. Do you remember those, like, Jenko shorts from, like, early 90s? Like,
Oh, yeah.
They were awful. It was so funny, and I just was, like, I was a little surprised. I'm a terrible person for laughing at
For making fun of his fashion?
No, I don't know, he just seemed kind of, I don't know, like, he didn't have to work that hard to impress me. Like, just feel like he was trying to put on this, like, macho-y kind of thing, and
He was trying to be macho?
I don't know, he was just saying, like, weird stuff. Like, he kept making jokes, and I was laughing at some of them, but, like, he was laughing really hard at some, like, you know, just, like, over and over, and I don't know, just the laughing and the comments they were just too much.
Like, what comments would he make? I'm just curious, because I want it for my own mental picture.
He kept talking about, like, his work and stuff, and then every time he would, like, talk about somebody doing something stupid, he'd be like, oh, yeah, like, bitches be crazy. And I'm staring at this guy going, like, why are you saying that?
So he tags his joke with bitches be crazy? Oh, that's awesome.
It was a little weird. I didn't expect him to talk like that.
See, now I'm picturing him just cracking up in front of a bread bowl full of chili at Panera Bread. Just, bitches be crazy, right?
This date is going awesome.
Hey, Courtney.
Yeah.
Alex is actually on the other line.
Are you serious?
Listening to this phone call.
Hey, Courtney.
Oh, my God.
So,
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry I just said that.
well, I didn't know you didn't, you just, I didn't think the jean shorts were that bad.
It's just not sexy. You know?
I mean, I don't have, like, the best fashion sense, but it doesn't really matter.
As a guy who's into fashion, Alex, sometimes I wear some things that people don't understand either. You just got to go with it and be yourself. Wear it with confidence. So you wear those jean shorts whenever you want to.
That's all it's about. I mean, I think Macklemore had a whole song about it. Wear whatever you want.
Yeah, no, those jean shorts can never see the light of day again.
Oh, come on.
They were that bad, huh?
Come on, Courtney.
It's so sweet, but they're that bad.
So, Courtney, Alex didn't necessarily do anything wrong. He just isn't attractive to you because he dresses funny and he laughs at his own jokes and he has a catchphrase that he uses, bitches be crazy, after everything.
I don't always use that. It was relevant at the time.
How many times did you say it, Alex? Do you remember?
I don't even remember saying it, but I mean, I guess I may have said it. I've said it before, I suppose. It's like
about 4 times.
Hashtag, you know?
It's like a hashtag.
That's a verbal hashtag.
Courtney, I liked you. Maybe I was nervous because I thought we had a connection. I thought you liked me back, too.
Oh.
Courtney, is there any way that I could convince you to go out with Alex again and give him one more shot?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He sounds like a nice guy. He just can't dress very well.
Yeah.
And we can get him to lay off the bitches be crazy line, even though I like it.
Yeah.
Will you go out with him again? We will pay for a second date.
You know, I feel so bad that I just said all that stuff. Alex, you're such a great guy. I just don't think I'm the girl for you. I just didn't really click with a lot of the jokes, and, you know, I don't really understand all the, like, sci-fi references, and I'm really sorry.
Oh, man.
Alex, you need a girl who's a little more your speed. Someone who's into jean shorts, Panera Bread, and great one-liners.
Well, bitches be crazy.
Yeah! Alex, there you go.
Never change, man. Never change.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Line to do a second date update today. Met the guy that she went out with at a very dirty place. That's right.
Whoa.
Bacteria infested, blood everywhere.
That's not
Creepy
normal.
old men who just can't wait to get in your mouth.
What?
I'm talking about the dentist's office.
Oh.
That's,
Makes sense. They are all creepy there.
yes, they are. That's where Andrea met the guy that she wants us to call today. Apparently, she works at a dentist's office, and that's where she met him.
Okay.
How you doing, Andrea?
I'm pretty good.
Did you ever think of your office like I just spoke about it?
it doesn't exactly make people want to go to the dentist's office.
No, it is very.
Hygiene is very important. So
Your email said that you met this guy at work and you work at a dentist's office. How'd you meet him?
I work as a receptionist, and he was a new patient. He came in, and when he was like checking in, we were just flirting with each other. We seemed to have an instant connection.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Are you allowed to hit on patients as the receptionist?
I mean, he was hitting on me. I was just receiving it.
Oh, you were an innocent party in this, I see.
Sure, absolutely. And he was cute and stuff, so I flirted back with him.
And when he filled out his form and put his phone number down, you saved it and then called him later.
No, that's illegal, actually.
Okay.
What I did was he went in and he had his appointment, and then when he came out, usually we want to schedule you for your next appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was scheduling him for his follow-up appointment, he gave me his phone number, and he said we should go out.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. So where'd you guys go?
Well, we ended up going out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I got really dressed up. I thought I was looking really cute. And he took me to this restaurant. It was in a building that had a very, very nice view. It was a really nice restaurant. I'd never been there before.
Did you guys meet there, or did he pick you up?
He picked me up. And so, I thought we had a lovely time at dinner. And he has beautiful eyes. And he is just a smoking build. I mean, the guy works out and stuff.
I'm hoping during dinner you reminded him the whole time about his dental hygiene. Like, make sure you floss before and after this meal.
She's a receptionist there.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, he has a dynamite smile, too. I thought that we had great conversation during the date, and we talked about going to concerts and stuff. We both really love movies. There was one awkward moment while we were talking about movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know if that was a deal breaker, but...
Did you bring up a movie that he liked and you didn't like, and then he got super angry at you?
Well, no, he was talking about... He's a real big fan of this guy's movies, and I had never heard of him. He's like, God.
Are you trying to remember right now even who it was?
Martin, it's Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese. He's a big director.
He's like one of the biggest guys in movies ever.
Ever.
Don't know anything.
Okay. Hey, I don't blame you.
Never heard of the guy.
Okay. I don't blame you for not knowing who he is.
He's like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he's really huge name in movies, but did your date seem put off by that you didn't know who Martin Scorsese was? I wouldn't think that'd be a huge deal.
Well, it made me feel just kind of ditzy and stupid and like kind of insecure that I didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe that's it.
You didn't pretend like you knew him, though. Like, you were honest.
Well, he kept trying to tell me his name, and I kept on trying to give it back to him, like pronouncing it over, and I don't know why. It's a tongue twister for me.
Try and say it for us right now.
Scorsese?
It's Scorsese. Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese?
No, not Stacy. Scorsese.
I'm not hearing it. I guess correctly or something. Is there a T in it?
No, there's no T. There's some names that people have trouble with no matter what. Obviously, you have trouble saying Martin Scorsese.
I guess so.
I could see how if you're going to claim to be a real movie lover and you not know these things, that it could maybe make you come off as a liar.
I know Julia Roberts is.
Okay, there we go.
You just like different kinds of movies. So how did everything end with this guy?
We concluded the date. I mean, after dinner, we actually walked around for a little while and seemed to be okay. But the date ended with just a hug, and I haven't gotten a call back from him.
Would you have kissed him if you went in for the kiss?
Sure.
So were you disappointed that it was a hug?
Of course I'm disappointed. I told you he had a hot butt.
All right. And how long has it been since your date?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For those of you who don't know what this song is, it was a song made famous by the movie Goodfellas, a very huge movie directed by one Martin Skorbensky, or Martin Shorshinsky, or Martin Skormy some sashimi sushi. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but he's a very, very famous man in Hollywood. And he's the reason that Andrea, the girl who's on the phone for a second date update, thinks that she's not getting a call back today. She was out on a date with a guy named Austin. They were having fun. They brought up movies. He brought up that he's a big Martin Scorsese fan. She had never heard of Martin Scorsese and still can't figure out how to get her to pronounce his name correctly. But she thinks that he's not calling her back because he might have thought that she was kind of ditzy or whatever. Yeah. Andrea, are you ready to go?
I am.
Have you figured out how to say the name yet?
Scorsese.
No. That's a mixture between him and Patrick Swayze, who is no longer with us. Anyway, we're getting closer to you getting it correct. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Austin there?
Yeah, this is Austin.
Hey, Austin, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I think you probably have the wrong number.
No, I don't think I do. I think I'm talking to the right guy.
No, I honestly don't know who you are. I think you've got the wrong number probably.
No, I think I have the right number. I think I really need to speak with you about something.
All right. What does a radio show need to talk to me about?
Well, it's about a date that you recently went on with one of our listeners. Her name is Andrea, and she actually emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Emailed a radio station trying to get me on the phone?
Yes, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Andrea is wondering why you haven't been returning any of her phone calls.
Wait, so she emailed you and asked you to call me to ask me why I didn't call her back?
Yes.
Like, this is something that you guys do for your listeners?
Yep, it is. It's kind of a public service for them. And it's a learning situation. You know, they get to hear what they did wrong on a date so they don't hopefully do it again.
And she really wanted you to call me?
Mm-hmm. Because she likes you. Should she know why you're not calling her back? Is it something that should be obvious to her?
I don't know. I don't think it would be obvious to her, to be honest with you, no.
Okay, well, she seemed nice when we talked to her about the date.
Oh, she's perfectly pleasant. And
Okay.
I think she's a nice girl.
Are you just not attracted to her or something?
Yeah. She's very attractive. You know, there's just, again, there was just some weird things that happened on the date that just made me not feel like we really should hang out again.
Can I tell you what she thinks it is, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
Sure, if you want to go ahead, that's fine.
She thinks that you're not calling her back because she didn't know who Martin Scorsese is and can't pronounce his name.
I mean, yeah, it was, honestly, it was pretty wild. All right, maybe you don't know him, but you at least know some of his movies. You know, like Gangs of New York's pretty recent, or The Departed won an Oscar, you know. At least pronounce his name right after I teach you. Come on.
It's usually pretty easy to say a name after you've heard it.
Oh,
when
give
we
her
talked
a
to
break,
her,
you guys.
when we talked to her, we tried to say it to her too. She still couldn't get it.
I always,
But she
laugh
thinks
at that. I mean,
she thinks that's why you're not calling her back.
but come on,
Is
that
that the
can't
reason?
be a reason. She can't pronounce a
No,
name.
I mean, it was pretty strange, but it's not the reason.
Okay, can you tell us what the reason is then?
So, all right, so I take her to this restaurant, and it's a pretty nice restaurant. We get brought to our table, and the waitress pulls out the chair for her to sit down at the table, and she hops up on the chair, like feet on the chair, standing on the chair in the middle of the restaurant. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Did you say she stood on the chair?
Yeah, like literally put her feet, stood 3 feet over everybody who was standing, stood on the chair, because she said that the view from up there was breathtaking, and she needed to take a picture for Instagram. So she stood on the chair and took a picture of, the restaurant room with, some windows in the background showing the view that we could see. On her, from standing on her, it was embarrassing. It was one of the most embarrassing things. This is an expensive restaurant we went to.
Maybe she's never been to a nice restaurant before, and she was just shocked to be there. And
I'd be embarrassed to be there with her standing on the chairs at a McDonald's.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I was trying to help justify it for you somehow.
It's cute. She gets excited about beautiful things.
No, and I agree. If Andrea had only done it once, That would have been one thing. But like, this odd Instagram behavior just kept happening and happening. For example, we're leaving the restaurant, and she stops in the middle of us leaving. It's like, I really need to take a picture with this view in the background. So she like literally basically throws me her phone and runs over to the window, and she gets into like this weird like yoga pose basically where she's got her leg behind her head and she's grabbing it with the other side arm, and I basically am sitting on someone's table while they're eating, trying to take a picture of her for Instagram doing a yoga pose in a restaurant in front of these windows. Like I said, it was weird. I don't want to go on a date with someone and be their professional Instagram photographer.
Come on. You don't want to add that to your list of job duties that you can do? Like special skills section on your resume. I'm a photographer.
Maybe if she was going to pay me for it, but the fact that I'm paying for dinner, I'm picking her up, we're going out on my dime, and I'm also her photographer for her pictures by herself. Give me a break. I don't need this in my life.
You know what else is kind of annoying?
What's that?
She's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
That's not funny at all.
Andrea, are you there?
I am.
Oh, my God. This is
Austin,
pretty shady, guys.
really, Austin, you have a problem with the fact that I like taking photographs? I like taking pictures of my Instagram. I have a lot of fans on there, and I'm kind of known for doing poses in different places.
I mean, that's fantastic news, but I mean, we were out on a date. I figured you could maybe focus on our date rather than your Instagram followers who you don't actually know. Like, if you're going to show some interest in someone, at least sit there and be a part of what's going on rather than thinking about, well, how can I best interact with these strangers on the internet? Like,
He has a really good point, Andrea.
People that follow me on Instagram, they like to know what I'm doing. And so, I share it and stuff, and they like it.
Andrea, at one point, you handed me your phone and took my phone so that I could take a picture of you looking at a phone in front of a brick wall.
Shut up. That is not true.
Did that
Did you
really happen?
do that?
It 100% happened. It made no sense. She was looking at my phone with me taking a picture of her phone so she could post herself looking at any phone in front of a brick wall on Instagram.
Andrea.
It was a great picture. It got like 400 likes.
I'll
That's
tell
pretty
you,
good.
It got one unlike from me. I did not like taking it.
Andrea, I don't think that's the point. Like, if he spent his entire time on his phone or maybe even doing his hobby while he was on a date with you, you would have found it incredibly rude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about a lot of different things. I mean, we had a whole discussion about movies and how much we both love movies.
You're going to bring up the movies again? You're going to bring up the movies?
I thought we had a nice conversation about movies, but I guess not.
It was fine. Again, the whole thing was just fine.
Andrea, you don't see how it could be a little bit annoying that you're taking pictures every 5 seconds and making him basically your hired photographer for the evening?
Instagram is the wave of the future, and if you're not on Instagram, then you're not a part of the future. So that really sucks for you.
Oh, God. I think you work for Instagram. This is ridiculous.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you know what, Austin, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out with Andrea on a second date? We will pay for it.
Andrea, again, you're super sweet, and there's another Instagrammer out there for you. But that dude is not me.
Whatever. I get hit up by so many guys on my Instagram. I don't even need to go out on a date with you.
Oh, sweetheart.
All right.
No, it doesn't sound like you do.
No, I guess not. Andrea, thank you. I'm sorry it wasn't a successful second date update.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Before we let you go, though, do you need to take a picture of yourself on the phone doing a second date update?
I never thought of that. I should totally do that.
No, you should not do that.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that girl sounded crazy, but crazy does make for a pretty good Instagram. Do you have her Instagram handle? It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about the second date update. This girl, Andrea, wanted to call a dude named Austin. They went out, had a fun time. She was confused why he wasn't calling her back. We got her on the phone and found out that he wasn't calling her back because she's one of those people that takes pictures every 5 seconds for Instagram. And not just the normal ones like, I'm just going to take a picture of my food real quick. She actually stood on a chair to get the proper lighting for the table setting. And then in the middle of a crowded restaurant, did a yoga pose in front of the window and asked him to take the picture. And then just the whole date long kept stopping and asking him to take pictures for her Instagram.
Joke's going to be on us when she starts earning like $5,000 per Instagram
Right?
picture
Yeah,
from
I know.
endorsements.
She's endorsed by restaurants.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
She's going to make more money than all of us put together eventually from her Instagram. But a lot of people are on her side texting in at 78592 going, she just sounds like she's super fun and he's boring.
She did sound fun. I'll give her that. She sounded energetic. She loved life, you know.
Yeah, but having to take a picture of somebody every 5 seconds on a date doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me.
I think they're just not a good match. I could see both sides of the story here.
She needs to be with a dude like that. Like
Yeah.
2 Instagram people.
Yeah.
Because you see those couples out together and that's all they're doing and they're loving life. They're not interacting with each other at all. They're just taking pictures of each other and then cropping them and making them look better. And they're like, yeah, that one looks good. This one, what do you think of this one? Oh, that one looks good to you too. Aren't we so hot? Let's post this to social media so everybody knows we're doing something.
Oh, next let's snap people. Let's get on Snapchat next.
Yeah.
Hello.
You know you're getting blown off for a date when somebody tells you that they have a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock on a Friday night.
What?
As far as I know, not a lot of doctors working that late on a Friday night. That's what happened to Matt, who is on the phone right now and wants to do a second date update. He wants to call a girl named Claire. Apparently, Claire is really bad at blowing guys off.
Yeah.
Because he asked her out after their date, and that was one of her excuses that she used. Apparently, she's used a bunch of excuses, and he's wondering why she just keeps blowing him off. What's up, Matt? How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you?
Good. So she actually sent you a text after your date saying that she had a doctor's appointment at 8 on a Friday night.
Yeah, twice actually. She did that 2 different weekends. Because I waited a couple of days. I didn't want to, come off desperate or anything. I wanted to play it cool. So I texted her and I was like, "You want to grab some drinks tonight or something?" This was earlier in the day, and she's like, "Oh, I have a doctor's appointment tonight."
How do you even
think that
respond to that? Like,
Yeah,
what did you say back?
I mean, I wasn't going to try to pester her because I kind of took a little bit of a hint. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, well, let me know afterwards. Hit me up, and maybe we can do something.
Part of you wanted to text her back and be like, it's Friday night at 8 o'clock. Do you really have a doctor's appointment?
Absolutely. I wanted to call her out on it, but at the same time, I'd feel bad if she did have some kind of random doctor's appointment, and then I, called her a liar, and then
Yeah. It's one of those where you just bite your tongue and you're like, oh, my God. Yeah. Or do you think she sent it and she's like, oh, wait, that doesn't make any sense. He's going to know that I'm blowing him off.
And I don't know how lady doctors work. I mean, maybe lady doctors are open.
No,
Open
no.
later.
You're not getting pap smears on a Friday night. It's not what we do. No. There's no, happy hour, late night happy hour for those things.
Yeah.
What was the other excuse that she used on you?
I texted her a second time. It wasn't as late. I figured, maybe she wanted to do like a happy hour or something like that.
And what'd she say back?
Actually, I was surprised because that one was a dentist appointment.
Oh, please.
She needs to get more creative is the problem. You sure you want to call this girl and try to get a second date?
I mean, I think more I want closure. I want to know what happened because we hit it off really well. She's gorgeous. I don't usually do blind dates, but the one time that I did it, it worked out really well. I thought we had a lot in common.
So this was a date that was set up by somebody?
Yeah, our friends, we have some mutual friends, and they kept pestering me over a couple of weeks, and finally they showed me a picture of her on Facebook, and I was like, oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you think that she was maybe disappointed when she saw you?
If she was, she didn't act like it. I mean, maybe she's really nice. I mean, I don't think I'm that much of a disappointment to look at, but it seemed like she really enjoyed herself.
So everything on your date seemed cool. What did you guys do?
It was just a first date kind of thing where we just went out to a bar and had a couple drinks, and we ended up just talking for at least 2 or 3 hours.
What?
Nice.
That's
Okay,
a
that's
long
good.
time. I mean, if she didn't like you initially, I wouldn't stay around that long.
And I'm pretty good at reading people, so I mean, either she's a really good actress or if she was having a good time. But I mean, it felt like things were really clicking.
Was there anything weird that happened during your date?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, there was a couple of times, she went to the bathroom, just like once or twice. But then after you're having drinks, someone goes to the restroom.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Unless she's a cokehead and she's just doing all kinds of drugs in the bathroom. Sounds to me like she's doing drugs in the bathroom during your date, Matt.
I never actually thought about that.
Well, you got to think about it more often. Whenever I'm out on a date, as soon as she goes to the bathroom, I know exactly what's going on in there. I'm tired of going out with all these druggies. All right, so you still want to call this girl, even though she's blatantly blowing you off?
Oh, absolutely. She's really one of the prettiest girls that I've ever went on a date with. Like, just really beautiful, absolutely my type. And the stuff that you look for in common with someone, those things that we had together, it was just something that we could build on.
Did you give her a kiss at the end of the night?
No, we just hugged and, went on about our way.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, man, hold on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Matt is on the phone with us, and he wants to call a girl named Claire today. They met through friends, went out on a date. He thought everything seemed cool, but since then he's tried to text her and gotten horrible excuses back as to why she can't go out with him. It was a Friday night at 8 o'clock, and she said she had a doctor's appointment. And then the next time he said, let's hang out earlier, like 5 o'clock on a Saturday. She said she had a dentist appointment. Obviously blowing him off. Matt, are you ready to make the phone call?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
All right, well, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, tell you I'm going to need to reschedule. I've got an optometrist appointment here in 10 minutes, so shouldn't be a surprise to you, though. This is kind of what people do to you, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Have you ever been this blatantly blown off before?
Never. No, that's what's bugging me so much.
Yeah. I can see your point, because I would be like, I just want to know why.
Yeah.
Why do you feel the need to pretend with a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock on a Friday night? All right, man. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Cool, thanks.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Claire, please?
Yeah, this is Claire.
Hey, Claire, how you doing? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, that's fine. It's a morning radio show, and one of our listeners recently emailed us about you.
Who did?
His name is Matt. We do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. Matt is wondering why you are blowing him off.
Wait, Matt called you guys?
Yes.
Huh.
Do you have a few minutes to tell us why you don't want to go out with Matt again?
I mean, I guess there's not much to tell.
There's not much to tell. Well, can I tell you something?
Sure.
We talked to Matt about your date, and we talked to him about everything after the date, and Matt thinks that you're a liar.
He thinks I'm a liar?
He thinks that you're a liar.
Okay, why?
Because you told him you couldn't go out with him because you had a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock on a Friday night, and then the next time he asked you out, you said you had a dentist appointment.
So, that's my business, and for the record, I'm not lying.
Okay.
You're not lying that you went to the doctor's at 8 o'clock on a Friday night?
I'm not going to explain this to you guys.
So the doctor's appointment stuff is all true, and you haven't been blowing him off. You want to see Matt again.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't actually want to see him again.
Well, why would you make up lame excuses? Why don't you just tell him, hey, I don't think it's going to work?
I don't need to justify any of this to you guys. I didn't get that feeling with him, and I don't want to see him again. But
okay. Hey, I don't care if you blew him off the way you did. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's not my life. That's his. But is there a specific reason why you don't want to see him again, so that I can go back to him and tell him?
No, I just didn't get the feeling I feel like I should get.
So there's just no chemistry, like you weren't attracted to him?
There's just a feeling a girl gets when a guy really likes her, and he was just weird. I didn't get that from him at all.
So you didn't think that he liked you, but he's asked you out a bunch of times since your date.
I mean, it was weirder than that. It was when we went into the bar, I was like, oh my God, here's my ex-boyfriend. And he was sitting at the bar too. And so I told Matt that I used to date this guy, and he wasn't even phased. He didn't even, he didn't care. He didn't he just went along with the date like nothing happened. And I was like, don't you get it? We slept together. This is weird, you know?
So you wanted him to be upset that your ex-boyfriend was there?
It's not that he has to get upset or angry about it, but I want to show that he actually likes me. He probably should seem like he's at least fazed by a little bit weirded out. I don't know.
So you want him to go up to your ex-boyfriend and threaten him right there or something?
No, I don't want him to fight or anything. I just want him to be a little bit jealous and show me that
he cares about me. Like
that just comes off as a little crazy to me. Did you purposely take him to a bar that you knew your ex was going to be at?
Oh my God. What is this? Like, I honestly don't need to explain any of this to you. I'm being nice by explaining why I'm not calling back a guy that obviously was acting weird at a date. I talked to all my girlfriends. They agree. It's weird if you're just like, don't even care, that like this guy I used to date. Like, he didn't want to leave. He just wanted to stay there and keep talking about books and stuff.
So you would have rather that it weirded him out and maybe he was like, I don't want to be here around your ex. Let's go somewhere else.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's like a first date and he's not even invested in your guys' relationship. Like, what does he have to be jealous of?
I mean, I slept with a guy that's like 5 bar stools down. I would be jealous. And then, like, okay, so halfway through the night, my ex-boyfriend came up and introduced himself, and, like, Matt just, like, offered to buy him a drink. I mean, that's over the top. Like, not even acting phase.
So Matt was too cool to your ex. You would have rather him been, like, in a perfect world, Claire, if you were out with a guy and this happened, how would you want him to react?
I would want him to be, like, cold and, like, defend me and, like, not just sit there and act cool about it like he doesn't care about me. Like, are we friends or are we on a date? I couldn't tell. I really couldn't tell.
Oh my gosh, Claire.
All right, so you like a guy who gets a little jealous, and Matt is obviously not that guy.
Obviously not that guy.
Okay.
Hey, Claire, I should let you know that Matt is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to you. Is it that I'm too nice? I don't understand what it is.
For your information, Matt, like, if you're out with a girl, they want you to be jealous. Like, if some guy starts flirting with me, especially if it's my ex-boyfriend.
Honestly, I was just trying to be a nice guy and, like, just play it cool. I figured if I come off mean, that would, you wouldn't find that attractive. I wanted to try to be polite and nice.
No, like, what's attractive is being a man in that situation and, like, not just, like, playing it cool. I don't want you to play it cool. Like,
so was I supposed to, like, punch him out when he walked up or something?
Well, you're not supposed to buy him a beer. I know that.
It wasn't like you had any kind of look on your face like you were mad that he was there. So I just figured you guys were, still at least friends or close. I'm not the jealous type. I've got friends in my life that I dated a long time ago. So sometimes you remain friends. You remain close. I figured you guys were still close. I wanted to be nice.
Of course, I was playing it cool. That's what I'm supposed to do in that situation. Your role is to, like, stick up for me no matter what look I have on my face.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm really confused right now. I really do not understand women at all.
Yeah, obviously you don't understand women.
Obviously,
oh
Matt.
my gosh, Claire. That is not how all women think.
It's how I think, and it's how most of my girlfriends think. So, like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, you're going to end up with, like, some control freak, jealous, roid rage dude if that's the type of parameters you're putting on your dates.
Don't judge me about who I want to date. You're the one who called me.
Yeah, Brooke, back off. Back off. I'm sticking up for Claire right now. Claire, I got your back, all right? I'm sticking up for you like a good man should do,
Oh,
Claire.
wow.
Finally, a real man is doing something.
See?
Oh, God.
There you go, Claire. And if you and I were out on a date and your ex-boyfriend was there, he's not getting a beer from me.
Good. I mean, at least somebody understands.
Yeah, I'm glad we see eye to eye here. Matt, would you even like to go out on a second date with Claire?
I mean, knowing what I know now, absolutely not. She's obviously got some kind of point of view of what the roles of men and women are. I mean, so if she wants to...
Okay. It's not that I want some macho guy. I just want a guy that has, like, balls,
Oh, my gosh.
You know what? Whatever, I'm done with you.
That actually probably will get you another date with Claire if you treat her like that.
That's actually true.
Good job, Matt.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If you get blown off on a date, don't call them yourself. Give us an email and we'll call them and find out why they haven't gotten back to you. Caroline, how are you?
I'm good.
Now, you emailed us about a date that you went on with a guy named Evan. Tell us about it.
We had dinner, and it was really funny. I was laughing the whole time. We even went dancing. Like, it wasn't a short night.
Okay.
And then afterwards, we decided to go back to my place.
Nice.
And things were going kind of fast. Suddenly, he just got weirded out and left.
Do you know what he got weirded out about?
No, not really. We were just sort of, in the middle of messing around. It wasn't like...
You didn't do anything or make, like, I don't know, a tiger noise or something?
No, it wasn't like suddenly I pulled out handcuffs and then he left.
Were you guys drinking a lot during your date?
Yeah, but we weren't totally drunk. It was just sort of tipsy fun.
Describe what you mean by he got weird.
He just suddenly was like, what time is it? And then stood up and he was like, this is great, but I have to work early, and then just left.
It takes a long time to finally get a good date.
Mm-hmm.
And when they go that badly, it sucks.
Well, it didn't go badly until he left. It sounded like everything was
Right.
going fine.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, we're going to call him right after this and get him on the phone and ask him why he hasn't gotten back to you, okay?
Okay.
Second date update.
I have never been fooling around with someone and had them just get up and get weird and leave.
Because
Ever.
you're so amazing.
I think that might be it. I think we've gotten to the bottom of it. This is a successful second date update, in my opinion, already.
No.
We got Carolyn on the phone. She emailed us about a guy that she went out with. His name is Evan. They had a great date, went back to her place, messed around. In the middle of them messing around, he got weird. She hasn't heard from him since. Carolyn, how do you feel about us calling him right now?
I don't know what he's going to say because obviously he didn't like something, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen to me before either, but I have left on other people.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done that before. All
Yeah,
right.
and it probably wasn't the best move, but usually it's just because things were moving too fast for me.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I didn't really know. I just needed to stop the train.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, I've never been in that situation. As soon as something's going to
Right.
happen for me, I'm like,
Because
all
you're
aboard.
gonna-
Yeah. All right. Caroline,
Full speed ahead.
we're going to call Evan right now. And don't be too nervous, It's just you and like 800,000 listeners.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Evan.
Yeah, this is Evan.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
That's actually the appropriate response.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this is one of these second date deals.
Yes, it is. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, dude.
And now I know exactly who you're going to call about.
You know
I know exactly.
All right.
I know exactly.
Okay.
Too weird.
Evan, are you down to tell us why you didn't call her back? We're talking about a girl named Caroline. Is that the same girl that you were thinking?
Dude, Evan, what was so
laughing?
weird? Why are
He's
you laughing?
cracking up.
I can't wait.
First of all, we went out, as you know.
Yeah.
Ended up back at her place.
Yeah.
Things are getting hot and heavy. And I don't even know. I was like that, oh, I'm so daddy's baby's hungry. The baby wants the toys.
Wait.
I mean, you started talking like some kind of like possessed baby doll with like a pull cord in the back, and it was like sexual and weird. And I'm sorry, that was just too much.
That wasn't being weird. That's just like talking like dirty in bed. What's wrong with that? It's...
Talking dirty, you sounded like you were like 10 months old. That was what bothered me.
You can't ever
Yeah.
mix baby talk and dirty talk,
Come
ever.
on, give her a
Yeah.
break. She's embarrassed right now.
Look, I was embarrassed for you when you started doing it. You know how awkward that is? And all of a sudden you're with like a
Evan.
preemie, making out?
Caroline, has any guy ever complained about this in the past?
No, nobody's ever said anything about that before. In fact, one of my old boyfriends said, like, that just turned him on so much, so I figured that, like...
So, Caroline, when you dirty talk in the bedroom, you do it in baby talk.
Dude, Kim Kardashian does it all the time.
Maybe not like...
It's not, like, the craziest thing in the world. It's not like I, like, started gurgling. It's just, like...
What's the weirdest thing that she said? Like, what set it off for you?
Was just the sound of it. She's like oh, baby likes that. Baby no like this. Oh, baby wants more. Baby wants more bottles. You know, I'm like, what?
Caroline, were you really referring to yourself as baby?
I just say, oh, baby likes this, and they say, about a bottle.
I don't know any guy that would find that attractive.
I just can't believe that he like said that I'm like weird and embarrassing on the radio. It's awful. That kind of stuff that happens is not stuff you go and you like announce to everyone.
Well, Caroline, you emailed us to do the second date on him.
I didn't think it would be something so stupid as like putting on a voice. Like, who cares? Just a little moment in time.
If it were to happen to me, I would be kind of weirded out by it. But
you would say something to her, not to the rest of the world.
no, I probably wouldn't say anything, but I would have gone through with it. Evan, you're a bigger man than I am for leaving because I would have still done it.
I thought I was being set up like Chris Hansen was going to come out of the closet. I was going through. I was like, I got to get out of here.
Well, we'll pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'd like to.
Absolutely not. No. I don't want to go out with him again.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline,
Yeah.
you know I love you, right? I love woo.
Carolyn, just
All right.
channel your sexiness inside in a different way next time.
Yeah. Here, Caroline, I'll give you some advice, okay? On the first date with someone, if that's going to happen, just wait until after he burps you after dinner, and then and then you know if it's right timing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The guy calling in for a second date update today says he and his date got physical on the first date. And by physical, I mean they beat each other up a bit. What? Just a little bit of beating each other up.
Wait, now that was a good thing?
Oh my gosh.
Apparently they met in a Krav Maga class.
What's Krav Maga?
It's like a self-defense thing.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm just picturing this playing in the background when they met while they just like duke it out for a little while and then go, let's go out for beers after. I don't know. We'll find out right now though. His name is Rob. What's up, Rob?
Hey, yeah, no, it's not Kung Fu, it's Krav Maga.
Sorry.
It's the Israeli martial art developed in the army. Basically, it's all about hitting the weak points of people and causing the most damage. They say you don't want to cause pain, you want to cause damage.
So it's basically like any women that take the class, it just shows them to hit a dude in the junk over and over again.
Yeah, basically. And the throat.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Junk
that
and
works for
throat.
dudes too. Like they would also be opted to hit in the
Yeah, 'cause
junk.
a lot of attackers are bigger than you, so.
Sounds like a pretty easy class to teach. Just
Yeah.
hit people in the junk.
Maybe the eyes.
Take your foot.
I mean, there's more to it than that, but yeah, essentially.
So you met her in this class. What's her name?
Her name's Dana.
Dana. And how did you end up asking her out?
I mean, we've been partnered up. We're kind of, I mean, she was newer. She said she's doing it for fitness. I've been doing it for a little while because I don't know, I actually got robbed. So I've been trying to like learn how to defend against that and like kill people with my hands. I haven't killed anyone yet.
Wait,
but-
you want to kill someone over
No, only if they try to rob me again.
Okay, don't take this guy's cell phone.
Yeah, the way you said that,
That
sounded
is-
like you
Just trying to kill people.
just can't wait to go and snap somebody's neck.
no.
I'm turning my body into a lethal weapon.
So you got robbed and decided to take this class.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I met her. She's been doing it for a little bit, and so
And I assume there's a lot of girls in the class because most self-defense classes are majority women.
yeah, there's a lot. It's actually pretty much like 50% women. Sometimes it's like more women than guys in that class.
It's a good way to meet women.
I mean, that's not why I went, but yeah, it is.
It's also a good way to get punched in the junk for being a little too forward with a woman.
Yeah.
She didn't punch you in the junk though. She went out with you.
Yeah. I asked her out, and she decided to go out with me after class.
Nice. And what did you guys do?
Well, we drove around for a bit, and
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
well, I just wanted to talk to her in the car. I don't know, it's a good conversation place.
That is weird. You purposely drove around just so you could talk to her longer?
Well, we were gonna go somewhere for a day, but we just couldn't really pick a place, so we've been kind of driving for like an hour.
Whoa.
And then we decided, I don't know, so we were like talking about getting like a movie or something from Redbox and just watching it over at my place.
And you were like, no, sorry, I don't do dates outside of the car. I can't do it. Did the Red Box date happen? Did you guys go back to your place?
Yeah, we went back to my place. Good. All right, so here's the thing. Like, I know this kind of sounds cliche and everything, but like I do live at my mom's house. I'm in the basement. There's like a separate entrance, so like I don't have. It's my mom's house, but I do have privacy.
No, it's not, dude. It's your house. You have your own door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your own door, dude. That's a completely different place.
It doesn't sound cliche. It sounds just like a turnoff.
Was she turned off by that, you think?
Well, I didn't really tell her about it until we were at the door of the separate entrance.
Good idea.
But if it was a basement apartment, why would you have to tell her at all? Like,
I don't know. I just kind of wanted her to. I like being honest. I just wanted to be up front with her right away.
okay, I can respect that.
It's better to let her know that and be like, I got my own apartment. And then she finds out that it's actually at your mom's place.
Yeah.
So once you were in your place, was everything cool?
Yeah, we watched the movie. It went well. Things started to pick up and happen after the movie. She spent the night.
Oh, she did? Dude, that's always nerve-wracking when you're spending the night at someone's mom's house. Like, is the mom going to come down? Should I be clothed the entire time? What if I have a run-in?
Well, I mean, she does kind of give me my privacy, so that luckily didn't happen.
You didn't have to run upstairs and clear it with her?
No.
Okay.
Did she have to do the walk of shame and your mom saw her?
No, well, that's the thing was the next morning. I mean, that's where things felt kind of weird. Like, the whole date seemed great up until the next morning.
What happened?
So I woke up, and I saw her, like, walking out the door, and I was just like, where are you going? And then she said that she called a friend to come pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then she was just like, go back to bed.
Oh.
Like, nicely or mean?
I couldn't really tell. It was just kind of like an awkward thing. And then I just haven't been able to get a hold of her.
Huh.
Like, I haven't seen her in class or anything. She just, like, hasn't been going to class. I called her, and one time she did pick up. She was, like, just kind of silent for a bit. Like, she didn't even, like, talk to me at all, and then she just hung up the phone.
Ooh.
Oh, so she accidentally picked up.
That's what it seemed like, yeah.
Okay.
Why do you think she doesn't want to talk to you so badly?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it was that bad. It was pretty good.
Every man's worst fear. But it can't be the mom's house because she stayed the night.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. She wouldn't have stayed over in the first place.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Some people like to get intimate underneath the stars. Some people like to do it under the covers. And others, like Rob, who's on the phone for a second date update right now, like to get intimate under their mom.
Oh, no, dude, you can't say it like
But
that.
it's accurate.
Upstairs, because she lives upstairs. And that's exactly what happened when Rob went out with Dana. Apparently they met in a Krav Maga class, the self-defense thingy. What do you call it? Self-defense thingy? Is that right, Rob? I don't feel like that's right.
It's a self-defense martial art.
Martial art. That's
He
a
was
better
gonna
way
go
to
thingy
say it.
too.
Yeah.
He almost did thingy.
I know. It's not very scary when you say it like that. Back up. I know that self-defense thingy called Krav Maga. So anyway, they met there, and that night ended up going back to his place. They hooked up a little bit. And then in the morning, all he remembers is her saying, I had my friend come pick me up. Go back to bed. And that's the last time he's talked to her. He even tried to call her once, and she picked up the phone and then hung up on him. So we know she's not very happy with you for some reason, Rob.
Yeah.
I never heard how much alcohol was involved in your one-night fling.
0. We didn't have any alcohol.
What? A sober? Whoa.
That's
Sober one-night stand.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know those existed.
Dude, you must be hot, Rob.
Yeah.
You get a sober one-night stand in your mom's basement?
Yeah, I'm with
Jeez.
Jubal on that one.
He's a unicorn.
How are you not getting a call back?
That's what I mean, man. I'm a catch.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out what happened, okay?
All right.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Dana, please?
Yeah, this is Dana.
Hey, Dana, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, you said your own name.
Say my own name strange, I know.
Yes.
What's the deal with all the people? I don't.
Hi, Dana.
You're kind of like in a conference call right now.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Well, it's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm still confused, but okay.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. And you recently went out with a listener of ours. His name is Rob.
Okay.
And Rob emailed us because he told us about how you met and how you hung out at his place or his mom's place. And then you left and have never called him. And he said he even called you at one point and you picked up and hung up on him.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to hang up on him. I mean, like, I didn't want to answer, but I felt bad hanging up on him.
Okay, so, yeah, you didn't want to hang up on the guy until you accidentally answered his phone call, and then you were forced to hang up on him.
Yeah, which was not good, I know.
Why did you hang up on him?
I really didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah, we got that. I mean, that's usually why you hang up on someone. But was there a reason you didn't want to talk to him?
I don't know. I didn't have a very good date with him, so I just kind of wanted to move on.
What was so bad about the date?
Well, I don't know what Rob told you. I don't know how much you guys know, but you've mentioned the mom's house, so that right there should be kind of an indicator that I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back to his mom's house?
No, not really. Not really.
Okay, though, come on. That could be kind of judgy because you stayed the night there, so you didn't have that much of a problem with it the night of.
Well, I stayed the night because I liked him. I mean, he was nice. He was cute. I liked him. That's why I stayed over.
Uh-huh.
But why hang up on him now? Like,
he's now ugly and mean.
what did he do?
Yeah.
It wasn't anything that he did. That it's just one of those dates you want to forget about.
Oh, wait.
You want to forget about it?
Yeah. I'd rather just pretend it didn't happen.
Oh, so there is regret involved.
Was he that bad in bed?
I don't really want to go into that.
Oh my God, that's a yes. No. That is a yes. I know it.
No. I mean, that wasn't the problem. The problem was, this is so embarrassing. Okay, here's what happened. So I agreed to stay over, and I realized a little bit too late that I didn't have anything, like any clothes to sleep in.
Okay.
And he offered to let me borrow something.
Uh-huh.
So I said, okay, that's fine. And he goes upstairs, and he brings down this nightgown.
No.
What?
I don't even want to know the future of this.
A nightgown?
Why would he not just give you a T-shirt of his?
Who wears nightgowns?
I don't know. That's what I thought he was going to do. Nope. He went upstairs. He brings down this little flowery, white, like knee-length nightgown with like frills on the end. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Where do you think he got the nightgown from?
Well, he went upstairs, so why don't you guess?
He brought you his mom's nightgown?
He brought me his mom's nightgown. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Which means he's okay sleeping with someone who's wearing his mom's nightgown.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my God.
No wonder.
What did you say? Did you say anything?
I didn't really know what to say, so I just kind of said, "Oh, thanks," and just okay, good night, and just forgot about it.
Wait, did you wear it?
I did wear it. Yeah, I couldn't say no.
You slept in his mom's nightgown.
Dude,
I didn't know what else to do.
No wonder you want to forget the date.
Yeah, I just want to forget about it.
Did he compliment you on how well you filled it out or anything?
No. Oh my God, I would cry.
What if he ripped it right off of his mom's body? Like she's up there watching reruns of something, he just grabs it from her like, I need this for my date, Mom.
I mean, I could see how it'd be an innocent mistake, but it's still like the biggest turnoff ever.
I know, and like I just feel as though like he should have just thought, wow, this is weird. Like why did that not occur to him? That this is a little weird.
That is a very good question, Dana, and a question I think we should ask him directly. And he is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, so we can actually do that.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
He's on the other line listening.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
Look, now that you guys are saying this, I'm really embarrassed about the night.
Yeah, well, you should be embarrassed. That's embarrassing. That's
okay,
embarrassing.
so like, here's the thing. Like, I thought it would be like a nice thing. Like, I thought like it's a nice nightgown. It's really like that was an expensive nightgown. And my mom doesn't use it too much, so and it's clean. It's not like she just wore it last night.
How do you even know the frequency of your mom's nightgowns? That's weird right there.
Her rotation, her nightgown rotation.
Oh my God! But like you had T-shirts.
Yeah, but like I thought you wanted something like nice and comfortable to sleep in, like something that
I was
like
sleeping on a
pretty.
pull-out couch in your mom's basement. Why would I want something nice to sleep in?
You didn't mention it was a pull-out couch.
You don't have a bed?
No, but my pull-out couch is really nice, just like my mom's nightgown.
Dude.
Oh my God.
I won't even do a futon, a pull-out couch in your mom's basement. I don't even know what to do with that.
No, you'd be surprised how many women have slept down there in the past. But I want to focus on this, though. I don't want to talk about.
You'd be surprised how many women have worn my mom's nightie.
No, all right. You guys are like taking this all out of context and twisting my word. Okay, look. I was trying to do something nice, okay? But now you're saying I'm like this like creepy guy who lives in my mom's basement who gives girls like nightgowns and
Take
like,
away creepy guy, and that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe keep it.
You sound like a nice dude, but it's kind of weird, man.
I'm not like wearing their skin. I'm not like Buffalo Bill. Like,
But seriously, how does it not register on your creepy factor that you're giving your mom's nightgown to a girl you're sleeping with?
because it's a woman's nightgown. They're like, it's like a pearly, nice nightgown for women. I can have that or something.
Yeah, for your mom.
Yeah. You know what? Dana wouldn't give her dad's underwear to you. I can guarantee that.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I would not.
Well, if she would have, I would have appreciated the thought.
Yeah, this is getting really weird. I can't.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, in that case, Dana, I'd like to ask you if you'll go out on a second date with Rob. We will pay for it.
No, I will not go out on a second date with Rob.
Did you hear me say we'll pay for it, though? Free date.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going out with him.
Even throw on a brand new nightgown.
New or used?
Probably going to have to be used at this point.
You know what? I don't even want to go out there anyway. Like, I don't want to be with a girl that doesn't appreciate a guy who does nice things for her.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry you didn't get your second date. But, Rob, there are plenty of other women out there who can't wait to put on your mom's nightie, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, well, this is why chivalry is dead.
Yeah.
Chivalry.
Exactly.
Chivalry
This
in
is
your
the
mom's
moment
bed.
that chivalry died. Because Dana had a problem putting on your mom's nightgown.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that's it, I'm staying single forever. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, you probably shouldn't have. It was extremely weird. But Rob wanted to call Dana, couldn't figure out why she wasn't calling back after they hooked up. And the reason she wasn't calling back was because he lives with his mom downstairs in his own place. It's like his own place, okay? Not necessarily his mom's house.
Yeah,
That's the way he said it. It is his mom's house.
It's
But
his mom's
anyway,
house.
he lives
They have
downstairs,
family portraits
and
on
she
the wall.
needed some clothes to wear because she was sleeping over. So he ran upstairs and grabbed one of his mom's nightgowns and gave that to her so that she would have something to sleep in. And that creeped her out, and she did not want to see him
Hey,
again.
there are some people coming to his defense. You guys blew that way out of proportion. One text message says, yeah, the nightgown was a nice gesture. I'd go out with him if I was single.
That's what hoodies are for. We have hoodies and gym shorts.
Don't worry. I think it was
Anything
his mom texting in,
Yeah.
so I think we're good.
Somebody else texted in at 78592 and says, sounds like a game of who wore it better.
Seriously.
She did not want to go out with him again. And most people on the text message board say that it's pretty creepy to lend somebody your mom's nightgown.
Yeah, or any clothing of your mother.
Yeah, really it is. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back, even if they're uncomfortable with wearing your mom's PJs. I don't understand that one bit. Whenever you see a guy out at a bar alone hitting on girls, it can go one of two ways. Either he's incredibly creepy, and he's the guy at the bar that nobody wants to talk to, or he's very confident, and it seems to work for him.
I usually think the first is
Yeah.
normally true.
Definitely
but...
usually the first one.
Okay.
Well, Matt, who's on the phone for a second date update today, was the alone guy in a bar.
Oh.
So that leads me to ask the question, Matt, which one are you? Are you incredibly creepy or are you confident? How'd that work?
I don't think it has to be on either side. I think, okay, if I had to pick one, I'd say confident.
Yeah, I
Of
bet
course
you
you
would.
would.
Yeah.
Creepy people always are unaware.
But let me explain, though.
Yeah.
So why were you at a bar alone hitting on chicks?
I just moved to my new apartment. I just got a new job. I got a new place. So I don't have any friends here yet. That doesn't make me creepy. So I thought, let me go out to the bar, check out the scene.
Okay.
So when I go out, I have to make friends there and see how the scene is going. And if I like how a girl is looking, I'm confident in my ability to go talk to her.
All right.
Are you a line dropper, Matt?
I don't think I'm a line dropper. I think I just keep it real.
Okay.
Just a normal conversation, you know.
So you went to the bar alone out of necessity, not because you didn't have anybody who would hang out with you.
When you put it like that, it sounds different. Yeah.
I read your email, and your email just said, I was at the bar by myself, and then I met this girl. So what's her name?
Her name was Kelly.
Kelly, all right. And how did you meet Kelly?
Well, I saw her at the bar, and first thing, I'm attracted to her. I was really attracted to her. You know, she had a nice. I'm not gonna lie. It got my attention, so I went up to her. I introduced myself, and she was really liking me. We had a good deep convo. She seemed like a really down to earth girl, and eventually, you know, things happened, and she came back to my apartment.
Wow, she came back with you that night.
Yeah, she came back with me that night, and you know, some stuff happened. How about that? I'll just leave it at that.
Nice.
Some stuff happened, and I've been trying to get in contact with her. So, you know, when she was leaving, I waited for her with the taxi and everything. Everything was going fine. I even gave her a good night kiss. I thought everything was perfect.
Wait, she didn't spend the night? She just came over for a little while, some things happened, and then she left that night?
Yeah, she left that night. I don't know whether it was my new apartment that scared her.
Oh yeah, those are scary.
Your new apartment that scared her? What do you have in your apartment?
Because just boxes everywhere. I haven't really, you know, settled in yet and made it my home.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
She thinks you're a squatter.
Yeah. Or you're like, I haven't put away all my dungeon toys yet. You know, very scary stuff.
No, it was just I have boxes everywhere, empty beer bottles on the floor because I don't have my garbage yet. So only thing that was up was my TV and the couch, and she noticed, you know, everything else was messy, and I didn't really clean much.
All right, so it looks kind of like you're living in a crack den, sort of.
No, not at all.
Does it smell okay?
It smells good. It smells fine, unless I adjusted to it.
So what did she say when she left?
Well, we were sitting on the couch and kissing, and all of a sudden she backed off and said she has to go to work early. And I didn't know where that came from because we were having such a good time, and I would have loved if she stayed.
Was it late?
It was late. It was about 2 a.m.
Okay.
Now.
That's not too bad. I mean, if you haven't started doing the other stuff yet, you might be like, well, I don't want to be up until like 4 or 5 in the morning when I have to work the next day.
That's true. I wish it got there.
I mean, is there a chance that maybe she sobered up and realized, I don't know, you weren't as good looking as she thought in the bar, or it happens.
Well, I don't like to think of myself as an ugly guy. I think of myself as handsome, so I hope that's not it.
Yeah, and have you tried to get a hold of her since that night?
Yeah, I texted her the next day, actually, just a regular, hey, what's up? And she has not responded to me.
At all?
At all.
And what was the last thing that she said to you?
The last thing she said to me was goodbye.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if she sounded like she wanted to see you again, or did it feel like, hey, this is kind of like fun that we met and then messed around, but I don't want to have anything to do with you?
She gave me the vibe that she would actually talk to me again. That's what hurts.
So what do you think it is then?
I think it was my apartment. I think I should have cleaned up more. Maybe that would have helped.
Yeah, but if you just moved apartments, I mean, you'd think she would understand if there's boxes and stuff everywhere.
That's what I thought. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
And why do you want to get a hold of her so bad? I mean, you see a relationship with this girl, or you just want to finish what you guys started?
I just moved, so I'm just looking for people to hang out with, and I would love to hang out with her. She's my first friend I met at my new
My first friend.
Sweet, man.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update, let me set the scene for you. Matt is on the phone right now, and Matt went out to a bar all by himself. Ended up finding an innocent girl named Kelly and somehow convinced her to go back to his place. A place that is littered with boxes, beer bottles. A very, very scary place. And while they were making out, doing stuff on the couch, at some point, she must have looked at a clock and realized it was getting late and said she had to leave. Okay, maybe it wasn't as creepy as I made it sound. But Matt is on the phone, and Matt went out to the bars because he just moved into his apartment, wanted to check out the scene around his house, and ended up meeting a girl there. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because his place is a mess because he just moved in. Matt, are you ready to call her and see if that is the reason that she's not getting back to you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
And have you cleaned up your place and actually unpacked your boxes so if she does actually want to hang out again, she's not going to run into that mess?
Well, it wasn't as creepy as you just made it sound. It's a little bit better now.
Okay, so you got it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
All right.
For the most part, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can find out why she isn't getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kelly, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Well, somebody recently sent us an email about you, and I wanted to see if you had a few minutes to talk to us.
Someone sent you an email about me?
Yes.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then stop talking to them, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
So someone I dated emailed you. Who was it?
His name is Matt. And I wouldn't say that you guys necessarily dated, but you did meet one evening and go back to his place and mess around a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. Yep, we know that. We know. So we talked to Matt a little bit after we got his email, and he told us sort of how you guys met, but he's confused why you're not calling him back. He asked us to get you on the phone and find out. That way he knows if he did something wrong.
So he asked you, or whatever. He reached out to find out.
Yes. And as we tell everybody who does these things, they're fully prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Really?
I'll tell you what he thinks it is, okay? And then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. He thinks it's because his place wasn't ready, like, and he had boxes everywhere, and he said that he didn't have his trash set up, so there was beer cans, and so he feels like you might have thought his place was gross.
I mean, well, he did look like kind of extra homeless in there. Like,
So is that it?
I mean, no. I mean, I understand he was moving, but I mean, it was dirty. I get it.
Okay.
But, no.
It sounds like everything was fine, and you guys had chemistry and liked each other.
I mean, we did up until a certain point.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? It sounds like you think something is funny.
I have to know.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I'm excited to hear this.
So we're there at his place, kind of having a little, make-out situation happening, and he just stops, abruptly just stops. And I'm looking because I'm trying to figure out, what happened? Did something fall? Or, what's wrong? And he says, hold on, I want to make it all nice for you. Huh? And I'm totally confused because I'm like, what, is he going to go make up a bed somewhere? Mm-hmm. No, this guy says, I want to make it all nice for you, and starts pointing down.
What?
What is... Like he wants to put a bow on it?
I was just like, it was just so weird. And so he just hops up and, jogs into the bathroom. And I'm sitting there waiting, so I hear clippers and stuff.
He's manscaping. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
So he stopped your makeout session to get up and go trim his area.
The edges.
Yeah.
I guess so. He didn't come out with a new haircut, so I guess so.
What did you say to him when he came out of the bathroom?
I just said, oh, look at that. It's late. I got to go to work.
I don't blame you.
That's interesting. I've never been in the situation where I'm making out with someone and been like, I've been where I'm like, oh man, I'm not the best down there right now, but I've never thought this is the appropriate time for me to stop and then go manscape right now. Yeah, or you keep it quiet.
Here's the thing, though. Not when she's, in the waiting room. She's there.
That's true. Did he actually say the words, let me make it nice for you before he did it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wonder if he's tried that before and it's worked. Oh, God. I'd love to ask him that. Kelly, aren't you curious?
No, not really.
That's too bad because he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Like, that's really why?
I'm sorry. I mean, but that was really weird. I mean, who says that?
It's not that weird. What's wrong with me making sure I'm good for you? I'm looking out for you. I did it for you.
Well, not when I'm standing there ready to go.
I just figured you would appreciate that. I mean, do you like it messy?
In the future, when you're making out with a girl, don't stop her to go get your manscape on.
I normally take care of it, but I've been so busy with moving.
I hate that when I'm busy with other things and then don't have time to manscape. Why not just tough it out at that point and go, all right, this girl, we're going to do stuff. It's not the best right now, but just go ahead and power through.
Jubal, if that's how you think, you obviously don't get many girls.
Or no, you know, maybe you're right. I just am all, hey, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
No, I was moving. I didn't even expect to meet a girl, and Kelly shows up just ready to go.
But, I mean, Matt, think about it. If the tables were turned and Kelly said, just wait a minute, and you heard a razor go in and 5 minutes, like...
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what, Matt? I actually really would, too. Honestly, I really would. Yeah, if a girl was like, hang on, I'm going to go take care of some things and I'll be back. As a guy, I would think that would be great.
Yes.
See, that's what I mean. I was just trying to be respectful. Kelly, maybe the timing wasn't the best, but you got to admit, it was a nice gesture. And if you think about it, it's kind of thoughtful.
It really actually is.
It's like flowers, really.
He comes back out, shows her, she's like, oh,
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's in the shape of a heart.
Oh, my God. Oh,
my God. I'm not that talented.
I mean, you guys wanted me to be honest.
Yeah,
so
no.
I just figured I would tell you what happened.
Thank you very much for being honest. It's an amazing story. I would like to ask if you will go on a second date with Matt, though. I will pay for it.
He'll be ready.
Yeah, trust me. Matt, before you go on a date with Kelly, would you be manscaped before, right, if you knew it was a date?
Everything is done. I manscaped and my apartment is clean.
Oh, my God.
There you go, Kelly. You heard that. He's all ready to go. His apartment is clean. Everything is clean.
Oh, gross.
Oh, my God. I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but okay.
You'll do it? You'll go out with him again.
I will give him one more chance.
Honestly, I'm excited. I think we have a connection.
Hey, we've already had too much information here, Matt. I don't need to know all that, okay?
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is kind of confusing because Louise is on the phone and she emailed us to do a second date update, but in her email she says that she wishes she would have never went on the date.
What?
So I don't know, Louise, do you know how second date updates work? Usually somebody goes on a date that they actually liked and then they want to get another date.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so why do you wish you wouldn't have gone on your date?
It was just like a bad snowball effect. So my friends and I went out the night before this date, and I think that started the whole problem.
Okay. Did you meet the guy when you guys were out?
No. Okay, so I met James on Tinder, and we set up like a Sunday brunch date. Like, it was at the beginning of the week, so it like made really good sense.
Right.
But my girlfriends and I went out Saturday night, and they were like, oh, we're just going to get a few drinks, and we're going to sit outside. And Russian mules turned into gin and tonics. And next thing I see is like really late.
Yeah.
So you were hungover then, and that's why you didn't want to go on the date, because you were hungover.
I was totally hungover on hard liquor.
Yeah. I mean, that's the worst, too. Whenever you say you're just going out for a few drinks, it never really works out.
Yeah. So the next day, I really didn't want to because I felt horrible. Like, my stomach was not in the best. And I was like, okay, it's way too late to cancel this date. I'm going to
be like a horrible person. Like, I just decided to go out anyway. I was like, you know what, just pull it together, drink something, and go.
Right, right. And this is like the one time you're hoping that your date is also hungover.
I was really hoping that. But when I met James for brunch, he's like, all nice, put together. Like, just like, hi. And I'm just like, holy heck. Like, this is going to be rough.
You're just holding back puke the whole time.
Oh my God. And I can smell you. Like, just even thinking about it, I can
It
smell
was
you.
like the hair, the bags under the eyes. I had the whole hungover look put together.
Did he know immediately or did you address it?
I didn't want to, honestly. Like, I was trying to fake until I make it. To be honest, like, I just didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I totally didn't think this was going to really happen. So I felt bad. So we're sitting there and we just started getting into stupid arguments. Like, we had a 20-minute argument. Like, I feel really ashamed of it.
Whoa.
It was like the stupidest thing in the world.
Wait, so you guys were like legit arguing or like playful?
Like, we were legit arguing. No, like, people were staring at us.
What? Wait.
That's not a good sign.
What were you arguing about?
About brunch. He was like trying to qualify what makes brunch brunch. Like, what is the guidelines and the definitions and the structure for brunch?
And you couldn't, like, that sounds like a fun conversation. But
He was like, well, brunch is anything you eat on Sunday morning. And I was like, no, it's mostly about the food. And he was like, no, it's about the time. And I was like, no, it doesn't matter. So it just kept heading out of control for every little thing. And I'm hungover and like, I'm not making sense.
So if you weren't hungover, could you have had that conversation in a more playful manner, or you were just hungover and like angry?
I think I was just hungover and angry. I was
Okay.
angry because I wasn't home in my pajamas, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't his fault, and it was just stupid. It didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
And I just, like, felt so guilty if I would have canceled. But
So you figured show up and yell at the guy for a little while. That'll be better.
There you go.
I didn't mean to. I felt really bad.
did you guys recover at all from that?
I tried calling him and texting him, and he's just not getting back to me. Like, I'll be honest, when we got out of there, we were just, like, upset. Like, even when the food came, we were just eating angrily. You know, like, when you have an upset stomach because you're hungover and you're, like, upset and you're still eating?
Oh, that sounds
It's the
terrible.
worst.
I
Okay,
bet
so the whole
nobody-
date was awkward then.
It was awkward. It was just, like, I don't know. Like, I feel really bad about it. Like, he just didn't deserve that.
So you liked him, though, and you want to redo? Is that what you're saying?
I do like him, and I want to redo, and I know it was immature, and I try to apologize, and it's just frustrating.
Did you tell him that you were hungover and in a bad mood?
No, I really just didn't want to tell him that. Like, I'm kind of ashamed of that.
So you just let him think that you're just a terrible person that likes to get mad at people over brunch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Smooth.
Okay.
I tried apologizing. He just won't pick up my call.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back, see if we can get him to pick up our call and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, it's less of a second date update and more of a first date redo. Because Louise is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named James. They met up for brunch and she went out the night before, got super drunk with her friends, showed up to brunch hungover and was kind of in a bad mood. And then they got into a heated argument over what qualifies as brunch. I know it sounds ridiculous, but she said that she was really rude about it, and they kind of ended the date after they ate. He hasn't been answering any of her phone calls, so she wants to call and apologize and see if there's a chance at getting another date with him when she's not all hungover and ready to just fight everybody.
Oh my gosh, Louise. Would you give a guy a second chance if the tables were turned?
I mean, if it's honestly had, like, a good excuse, yeah. I mean, I didn't give him my best, and I understood that, so at least you kind of know.
Yeah, and drinking too much always a good excuse. It usually gets you out of everything. A lot of empathy in that one too. Yeah,
we're human. We can make a bad choice once in a while.
Okay.
Like, we're not perfect.
All right. Well, I wish you luck.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial this phone right now. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
You need a drink first, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to James?
Yeah, this is James.
James, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So, do you know? Have you heard the show before? Or
I don't think so. I'm sorry. This is a radio show?
yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could listen once in a while. That'd be cool. But other than that, we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So we got an email from a girl named Louise. Yeah. I'm going to say you probably remember going out with Louise.
I do remember going out with Louise.
Yeah. And she told us about your date. She says that it wasn't the best representation of who she is. And she wanted to not only apologize, but say she really liked going out with you and would love to get another opportunity.
So she's doing it on a radio show?
Yeah, I know. It just sounds like she doesn't make the best decisions, but we do a lot of these.
And she said that you wouldn't answer her phone calls. Like she had tried to text you and apologize, but she got desperate, basically.
Yeah, I've been just trying to avoid that whole situation.
Yeah, I can understand that. She did tell us about your date. I would love to hear from your words, though. What'd you think of Louise?
I kind of felt bad for her.
Oh, really? Why?
You know, like maybe she needed more than I could give her.
What do you mean?
Right now in my life.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Like
I don't know what her situation is, which is why I'm trying to be careful with what I say because I don't want to misrepresent her.
What do you mean what her situation is?
Okay, so I show up to brunch and I like a brunch date because it's a lot less pressure and it's during the day.
Uh-huh.
You get to sort of see people when they're just being normal. And so she shows up and she looks like she has not gone to sleep. That she basically didn't go to sleep all night.
Yeah.
Right.
She smelled very strongly of alcohol, and she was pretty disheveled. And I don't think people need to dress up for a brunch date, but I can't really explain it. But it was like the farthest away from being dressed up you could possibly be.
The farthest away?
Like she barely put on clothes?
Yeah, I mean, no, she had clothes on, but it looked like maybe she had them on for a couple of days.
Okay.
All right.
Your first impression was not a good one, is what you're saying.
It was not a good one. So we were having brunch, and she's just in a bad mood, it seems. Like she's arguing with me about stuff and kind of put me on the defense. And so it was just kind of awkward. And then when the food came, she just scarfed it down in silence.
Oh, man.
So then we sort of just decided that was it and walked out, and we went our separate ways. And I saw her walk around the side of the restaurant and throw up in a trash can.
Oh, God.
It's not a good look usually.
Yeah, that's the lasting impression.
And, well, that's not it. And then she got into the back seat of a car with no one else in it. And I think just like laid down in the back seat of a car.
What?
And so that's why I was like, does she live in her car?
Maybe that was her house. Yeah, her house was just parked in the parking lot of the restaurant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm trying to be sensitive about it because I don't know if she is homeless.
You actually think she's homeless. I thought you were just like making an analogy or something.
I mean, the evidence just kept piling up. I mean, I think she might actually be homeless.
Yeah, pretty much what you described sounds like a homeless person.
Right.
You know, if she was arguing with an imaginary friend, then you could be sure she was homeless. But what you described does sound like a homeless person.
Scarfing the food down? Like,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Just a bad attitude, angry, smelly, dirty, and then sleeping in her car.
Yeah, it's like I don't judge her. We've all got our problems in our lives. I feel like I can't help somebody through a situation like that
Uh-huh.
before even knowing them,
Right.
romantically at all. So I feel like it's like it was a little too much for me.
Well,
and how
I
do you
don't.
explain that to someone? Like, do you say like, "Hey, I don't want to date you because you're homeless"?
Exactly,
Like,
because and I should have said something, but I didn't because I just didn't really know what to say.
I think it's good you didn't.
Well, I don't know if she's got a home or not, but she does have a cell phone, and I know that because she's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh God, really?
Yep. Louise, are you still there?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, I have had the worst time listening to this. It's amazing. Like,
Oh my God, Luis, I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were on the other line.
are you serious? Did you honestly thought I was a homeless person?
Listen, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to sort of out you like that. I didn't know if you have people who you know who don't know.
No, like, I'm serious. I'm not. Like, I swear, I'm not homeless.
I know people have a hard time admitting it. I get that, but I am not judging you. I swear.
No, listen to me. I am not homeless. Like, you're borderline rude now. I went out the night before with my girlfriend. I had a little bit too much to drink, and I was trying to pull it together. So I showed up. I was hungover. Yes, it was really bad. But, okay, yes, I threw up on the side of the restaurant because I wasn't feeling good. And then I went, I took a nap in the back of my car for a few hours.
You just took a nap right there in the parking lot.
That's a hangover.
It was bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging. I've been there before.
Yeah.
James, do you believe her? Like, I can't believe that we've gotten to a point where she's trying to argue that she does in fact have a home.
Well, you can understand sort of my concerns because you didn't tell me any of this. You just sort of showed up, and the way you were eating your food, you were eating it like you hadn't eaten in a couple of weeks. And that was surprising.
Honestly, I just wanted to stop arguing. So I ate and didn't want to talk. I ate a little too fast. Obviously, you know that, I threw it up because I ate way too fast. I did that.
And I wouldn't judge a woman's eating style, homeless or not. Just saying, James, for the future.
Yeah, it's just from my perspective, you have to understand that I think anyone would have seen what I saw based on how you showed up and the way you argued with me and the way you ate and the way you threw up and the way you slept in your car.
James, have you ever had like a bad day? Like, it was just a bad day.
I get it now. It's been hard to unpack the whole thing, I guess.
Look, I'm really sorry I showed up the way that I did. It was not my best at all. I just didn't want to cancel on you. It was totally last minute. You were going to be mad at me if I canceled on you.
Yeah, that does make sense. I wish you would have said something and we could have rescheduled,
Looking back on it, I really wish that too.
At least you guys are on the same page for one thing.
How about this, James? Would you like to go out with Louise on a second date? We will pay for it.
What is that laugh? Oh my God.
I mean, if you guys if you want to sponsor a date, I would love to.
Well, I think Louise might need a sponsor in something, but we don't know for sure yet until you go on another date with her. So that's a yes, Louise. If you can clean it up for at least one day.
I promise I won't go out the night before.
Congratulations, Louise. You got your second date.
Thanks. I'm sorry that I showed up looking like a crazy person.
Nah, not crazy. Homeless. Difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times they're the same, but, in this case, different.
Homeless.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to be rude to any homeless people.
They're not listening. It's fine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people can identify with today's second dater. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, Louise wanted to call this dude named James. She showed up to a brunch date, and she was completely hungover. And not in a very good mood. Also looked pretty disheveled, I guess. They ended up arguing, actually, about what qualifies as brunch. What time is brunch, actually?
It's a good debate.
And she apparently got actually really upset because she was in a bad mood because she was hungover. Yeah. But she didn't know that James ended up seeing her throw up outside of the restaurant and then fall asleep in the back of her car. When we got James on the phone, he told us that he thought she was maybe homeless and in denial about it. She claims that she's not homeless. She just had a really bad night and wanted to take a nap in the back of her car after she puked outside the restaurant.
When you recap that date, it's amazing that they're going out again.
Yeah.
Like all of it. Like even if he didn't think she was homeless, like all of it sounds horrible.
He did give her a second chance based on the fact that he likes to be charitable, I think.
Yeah.
Really. And just help people out.
It's a write-off.
Yeah. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back. You know, women are so hard to read sometimes because girls like a guy who is close with his family usually.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then you end up living with your mom when you're 25 years old, and then they judge you for it.
Yeah, it's so hard to understand that.
We're fickle that
Hey,
way.
you can't get that much closer with your family than living with them, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem that Carter is having. Carter is on the phone to do a second date update right now. He emailed us about a girl named Lily. Carter thinks the fact that he lives with his mom might have turned Lily off. Carter, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Good. First of all, I want to say I support your living situation.
Of course
I lived with my parents when I was 25, delivering newspapers, killing it. And it was awesome. I had no problem with it, but I could see how a girl would be turned off by that. So that's why you think the girl is not calling you back today?
Yeah, that's my hunch.
All right. Where did you meet her, first of all?
I met her online.
Online? All right.
And did you tell her right away that you lived with her mom, or did she have to come pick you up because you also don't have a car?
No, I have a car. And I'd like to make it clear the only reason I'm living with my mom right now is because I'm saving up to buy a house.
That's awesome, Carter.
It's happening soon. So, yeah, I just need to save up some money. As you know,
Is mom coming to live with you at the house when you buy it?
Well, leave him alone. Mom's making the down payment. He's just working up the mortgage.
You guys, this day and age, lots of people have to move home at some point.
Oh, I know.
To save
It's
money.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah, but they all always say, I'm saving money too.
Yeah, everyone
So-
says that.
Tell us a little bit about your date.
Okay, so I guess we were going to meet at my house. And when she got there, like, my mom basically opened the door, and you could tell she was, like, a little shocked. I mean, I was kind of standing behind my mom, but Lily was a little shocked, like, wow, am I at the right place? Who is this person?
I'm picturing your mom answering the door in her bathrobe. Did she have...
No. She was not in her bathrobe.
All right.
Yeah, she was just, normal stuff, like whatever moms wear,
Whatever moms wear. Those mom jeans and stuff.
But it was definitely awkward. I would have preferred to answer the door myself. I'm not trying to hide anything, but I just think it was like right off the bat, that was her like first impression of things,
But Carter, if you live with your mom, you should probably tell somebody that before they meet you at the house.
Or just
You know what I mean? Like at least warn her, hey.
No, I know. I just, a part of me doesn't want to be judged for that. Like right off the bat, if I tell her that, she's going to be like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, so your mom answered the door when she got to your house.
Yeah, and of course my mom, asked her a couple questions, and it was kind of awkward. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was just a little awkward.
Because she felt like she was 16 dating in high school all over again, being grilled by your mother.
It's my mom. I mean, it's just like, she's awesome, but she just has questions, of course. So, but the date went really well. Like, we went to a really nice dinner. We had great conversation.
So why do you think your mom ruined it if the date continued to go fine?
I don't think my mom ruined it. I think that the fact that I live with my mom probably was like a red flag. She probably, because there's like a stigma attached to it. It's like, okay, he must be some bum who's unemployed, who, just never, I don't know.
Did she seem like it bothered her?
Not really, at least not during dinner. I mean, like I said, we had a really great conversation. When we parted ways, there was a kiss. I mean, it wasn't anything like steamy or anything, but it was a kiss. And I said, I'd like to see you again. And she said, yeah, that'd be great. So
you're just assuming the fact that you live with your mom was a deal breaker for her?
Yeah, and I'm assuming that because I had texted her last week, and she said, oh, I'm really busy this week, let's touch base. And then I tried to touch base, and I haven't heard back from her.
Okay.
Is there any way that your frugality spilled over into other parts of the date where you were asking her to pay for everything?
No, I mean, I definitely paid for the meal. Like, I'm not a cheap person, but like I said, saving up for a house is expensive.
Yeah.
So it's taking a couple steps back to make a giant steps forward.
You didn't ask to come live with her, did you?
No.
I'm getting so tired of my mom being on my case. Can I come stay with you? All right. So nothing really strange happened that you can think of. She's just not calling you back, and you're assuming that it's the fact that you live with your mom.
Yeah. And then I guess a part of me wants to let her know that I'm not just telling her that I'm, looking to buy a place. I'm buying a place. I'm closing on a place. I should be closing this week.
Oh, really? So you have a
it's
timeline.
happening. Yeah, like it's happening soon.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You're very insistent on telling us that. I hope you. Yeah, I hope you didn't keep talking about it this much on the date. Like, Harvey, I promise I'm buying a place. I promise.
I'll send
I
you
promise.
over the
Trust me.
papers
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
If you guys want copies of the papers, let me know. I'll fax them over to you.
All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Carter is on the phone with us right now. He wants to call a girl named Lily. We think we know why she isn't calling him back. Carter lives at home with his mom for the moment. He's saving up to buy a house. But Lily came to meet him. His mom answered the door before he had a chance to explain that he lives with his mother. So we're thinking that that's probably the reason she's turned off. I don't know why it's a deal breaker. Like, Lydia, the first couple years you were on this show, you used to date a lot of guys that were like this, that lived at home with their mom, right?
Are you talking about me? Because I lived at home with my
That's
parents.
she lived at home too, yeah.
I had to move back after college. I lived there until I was 24.
So is this a turn off for you?
Not immediately, but I do think that maybe you should have told her first, because first impressions are everything, especially when you meet people online. So it just might have put her off a little bit.
Okay, Carter, you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, I'm going to give her a call right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then get your second date update, okay?
Okay, cool.
Hello,
Hi, is Lily there?
this is.
Lily, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Do you have a second to talk?
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. We're a morning radio program.
Okay.
You should check us out sometime. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Listen, the reason that we're calling you, I know it's kind of strange, is that you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Carter.
Oh, okay. And
Okay. Carter emailed us because he really liked you and would love to see you again. But unfortunately, you haven't been calling him back. So he asked us to call and see if we could find out why.
I think that's a little personal, don't you think?
Well, I mean, it might be, but he's the one that wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Is there a specific reason that you're not calling Carter back?
Well, I don't know.
So you just don't know? You have no idea why you're not calling him back?
Just
So you'd like to see him again?
well.
So no, you wouldn't like to see him again.
Well, he's kind of a mama's boy.
I knew it.
All right.
I knew it.
Okay. Yeah, Lily, we talked to Carter about your date, and he told us that he lives with his mom, and he thought maybe that was the reason you weren't calling him back.
Was it shocking to open the door and have his mom standing there?
Well, yeah, and he's standing behind her like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
I
All
would have
right.
felt
He
like
he admitted that he probably should have told you beforehand if you were coming over to his house that he lives with his mom. Did he tell you why he lives with his parents right now?
He briefly talked about that he was saving money and stuff like that, but
Yeah, he's saving up to buy a house.
yeah, but it wasn't just that. He lived with his mom.
Did he talk about her a bunch or something? I mean,
No.
when you say mama's boy, that's what that makes me think is like,
Yeah, I mean, okay, we're at his house, and I meet his mother. Okay, awkward first date. And we're about to leave, and Carter's mom goes, "Honey, can you drop me at a friend's house?"
What?
And he said, "Yes, it's on the way." And that.
Are you saying he gave his mom a ride somewhere?
Yes, and what's even worse is he put me in the back seat.
No way.
You didn't even get to ride shotgun? Well, of course not. That's his mom.
Come on, there's
so
some
he-
boundaries there that are obviously a problem.
Okay, so he actually gave his mom a ride somewhere.
Yeah, before our date. So he gives his mom a ride, and we drop her off, whatever. And this is probably the kicker from me right here. Mom leaned over, and they kissed on the mouth when they said goodbye. And that, I mean, that's just
Well, I mean, it's...
I don't know. I kiss my mom on the mouth.
Oh, I don't. Gross. No way.
Really?
Yeah, so...
It's a little pet,
all right,
right?
so he's definitely a mama's boy then. Wow. All right, he didn't mention that he gave his mom a ride. He just said that you met his mom and he thought that might have been awkward for you.
No, I think putting me in the back seat on our first date and then giving his mom a kiss goodbye on the mouth. I mean, are you f***ing kidding me? Come on.
All right. Lily, at this point, I should tell you that Carter is actually on the phone and has been listening this entire time.
Hopefully not his mom, too. I don't know. Possible.
I honestly don't understand what the big deal is. I'm saving up to buy a house, for one. Two, to give my mom, who gave birth to me, a ride somewhere hardly seems like too much to ask.
But on a first date, Carter, give me a break. It's weird.
What am I supposed to do? Say, hey, Mom, listen, oh, no, I don't think she feels comfortable with this. Can you just call a cab? That's ridiculous.
Right. No, but I mean,
that.
you could.
My mom.
I'm sure you told your mother we were going on a date, a first date.
Yeah, I did,
Right.
but I also felt like I was going on a date with somebody who might be a little bit more understanding than this. Because this just seems like you're coming across as really. What would you do if your dad or your mom asked for a ride? Oh no,
I
sorry,
would say no. I mean, if I'm going on a date for the first time with someone, I'm not going to be driving my parents around or my mother
okay, so
around.
You would be willing. You would tell your parents who raised
This is what
you,
would
who
happen.
raised
I
you.
would just tell them, no, I'm going on a first date. I'm busy. I can't do anything for you. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'm a better son than you are. I don't know. I mean, I find that ridiculous. To put somebody that I'm going out with once ahead of my mom, that's not going to happen.
Hey,
So,
Carter, you don't think it's a little weird, though, to give your mom a ride somewhere on your date?
Absolutely not.
But why couldn't, like, her friend come pick her up, Carter? I mean, there's other solutions, right?
I just don't think it's that big of a deal to give my mom a ride. She's letting me live with her. You know? It was also on the way to the restaurant. It's not like I was driving 30 minutes out of the way. It wasn't even an inconvenience.
Okay.
right.
Lily, did you at least like his mother?
You know, I was a little weirded out first at him in the back seat. Then he kisses his mom on the mouth goodbye. I don't know. That's
Oh,
a
my
lot
God.
for a first date.
Listen, that's my mom, okay? She gave birth to me. What am I going to tell her? No, hey, please, Mom, give me a kiss on the cheek. Like, that
Yeah,
is
I
so
would.
ridiculous.
Carter, if my mom was trying to kiss me on the mouth, I'd shove her off me so quick. That is disgusting.
Yeah, well,
It's your mother.
Who cares?
Thank you.
Pervert, don't kiss me on the lips. You're my mom. Get off of me. Hey, Lily, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Carter. We'll pay for it. Would you like to go out with him again? Just him, not his mom?
honestly, at this point, I'm really not interested. I thought that she was somebody who she's not, so I'm not interested at all. Thank you guys for helping me, but I'm not. I don't want to go on a second date.
Carter, you want me to send you out on a date with Mommy? I'll pay for that.
She'd probably be a better time than Lily would say.
Better kiss her. You get more action anyway.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.